I want to address the fact that Sona can't be here today because, and she's such a regular part of the podcast, and this I find absurd. She's on a book tour.
Wow.
She wrote a book about her misadventures, and she's on a book tour. And if you had told me when I met Sona all those years ago and she became my kooky assistant that I would lose her for a period of time because she's out promoting the book she wrote, I'd have laughed you off the face of the earth.
God bless her.
God bless her. She is, I mean, this is proof, as the great Don King would say, only in America. Yeah. Only in America.
Right.
Incredible.
Should we address the David in the room?
Well, that's what I'm getting to,
Okay.
because Sona's so busy now with, she has these twins, Mikey and Charlie. I prefer Mikey. I have beef. I have major beef with Charlie.
Yeah.
But because, and she has a book, and I think she's starting a chain of restaurants.
Just call it the
Stop
Sona.
stop off at Goofballs. Order your food and watch it not show up.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
The worst restaurant.
But because she can't be here and she's so busy, I have an assistant who took over for Sona. It's I'm hoping a temporary arrangement.
No.
Sorry, but we love
Wait.
him. Well, we'll get to that, David.
Okay.
I'm not firing you here. I'm just letting you know that it's imminent.
Fired me so many times.
I know. So David Hopping took over. David Hopping was Sona's assistant because she didn't want to do anything. And now David's pretty much my full-time assistant until Sona's done promoting her other schemes. So isn't it crazy? Sona has a book.
She has a
out there.
book.
Yeah.
It's really good.
It is very...
I've read it
It's
too.
basically a
So
how-to for me taking over.
Yeah. And did you ever think, and ultimately the way this should end is you write a book and go on a tour.
And then
Yes.
do I get my own assistant?
Yes.
Yes. This is
Okay.
what I'm trying to tell you. This is those Russian dolls, a doll within a doll within a doll within a doll. You now read Sona's book,
Okay.
learn how to totally screw me over and not
Great.
do your job. Then you write a book about that. Then you take off. Then we hire someone who will fill in for you.
Should we have Maddie do it?
Yeah.
Maddie Ogden?
Oh, I thought
Okay.
you meant me.
Oh, Maddie.
No.
No.
No. Maddie, who works
Maddie
here at the
who's out- yeah.
podcast. Yes. She's a very fashionable young
Very
woman.
fashionable.
She's always wearing different cool outfits, and she's crucial to the running of the podcast.
She is.
Yeah, so, okay, she'll take over then. Wow, you've got this all worked out.
Yeah, it's a big plan I've had for a while.
I would like to point out quickly that you have your own podcast.
I
Is
do.
that- and what's it called again?
It's called Back to the Best.
Okay, Back to the Best. And it's about?
It's about like 90s, early 2000s nostalgia.
Okay.
Our Instagram is at BTTB Podcast if you want to follow us.
What is, knock it off.
You asked him.
This is the one. No, I didn't
him.
ask him. I didn't ask him for their...
Our website is bttbpodcast.com.
Nice.
Oh, my God. Okay. Everyone's got their own scheme.
Yeah.
Also, he sells watches out of the trunk of his car.
Yeah. I'll sell you some. I'll give you a discount.
Okay.
They're all really good, high-quality digital watches from the late 80s.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
you're gonna
just
love
like to
them.
plug my Tupperware business. I throw Tupperware parties. Okay.
I would like to plug something I'm doing at some point. Oh, wait, I'm not doing anything.
How about this?
Just remembered.
Think.
I'm happy for Sona
Yeah.
that she's hit the big time. And she had an event last night, I think in Seattle at a bookstore, and apparently tons of people showed up.
It looks
That's
so
amazing.
full, yeah.
That's so great.
It was packed, yeah. I was probably always the hope. Maybe Conan will be there and people show up. I don't know. And I think that's, probably a lot of the appeal of the book. Who can say? I'm excited for it. I
You
really
haven't
am.
seen the print copy because your name is just redacted. There's a black mark in the entire book.
What I love about her book is that there's so much about it that's real. It is real. She's telling real stories. They're all honest to God true. And wow, what an unprofessional relationship we've had for years.
I know the dynamic between you. When I was reading this book, sometimes my jaw was dropping.
Yeah,
Going,
yeah.
What? Who's more wrong here?
These are two idiots. Two idiots who've been... It is proof there is a God.
Yeah.
Because whoever put us together has a sense of humor. It is I Love Lucy.
Yeah.
But Ricky and Lucy are both insane. So, yeah, anyway, I'm very happy for her. And, David, if this means you're here, then it must be a good sign that all's going our way because you're a lovely fellow.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
true.
And I know that you enjoy working with me.
I do.
You don't have to say that.
No,
You're not under
He pays
oath.
me. I have to. If I don't, I get fired instantly.
Okay.
Now, it's interesting. I share you with our producer, longtime producer now of almost 30 years, Jeff Ross.
Yes.
So you're technically Jeff's assistant and my assistant.
Yeah.
But I get the feeling that if push came to shove, you'd be more loyal to me.
Oh.
I don't know if I feel comfortable answering that.
Yeah, you don't have to.
'cause I
You
know that
shouldn't.
Jeff
It's-
is right out there watching
No,
this.
Jeff is out there watching this, but
As your legal counsel, I would advise you not to answer
Thank
that.
you. Thank you. Silence.
I want to do one of those things where I put my hand over the mic and whisper
You just
into
push
your
the
ear.
mic away.
no, Jeff's car needs to go into the shop. And you tell me, I ask you to take my car into the shop, and you say, well, no, I have to take Jeff's car into the shop. And I tell you, no, cancel that, take mine. What do you do?
I feel like Jeff would probably just tell me to take yours. But also, Jeff trusts me more with his car than you do.
Well, first of all, I drive a Rolls Royce
Oh, okay.
made of marzipan.
Yep.
I'm a very... I wanted to show people my status, and I thought I'll get a Rolls Royce, but then I thought no, it should be even more effete than that. So I had it made by a great baker / engineer out of marzipan, and I drive it around, and it's got a horn that goes.
Oh, God.
It just keeps going. Can you push his mic away?
Yeah. And then there's a car. It has a car alarm that goes, "I'm being stolen! I'm being stolen! I made the marzipan! I'm being stolen! I made the marzipan!" Yeah. Remember when I parked it in the sun and it started to melt and I had you move it?
Yeah.
That was a good
Rough.
time. Good improv,
Thanks.
David.
I said yeah.
Remember
I said,
that?
Oh, I forgot to say and.
Yeah.
He did?
Yeah.
He said yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. No, I know.
and-
Yeah.
And then I moved it.
Yeah. And then I moved it. Listen,
that was really
I think
good.
I do think you're a terrific person. And I'll say this about David. I call him first ring hopping. Whenever I call him on his cell, he picks up usually on the first ring.
Wow.
Sona, 15 rings, goes to someone else's voicemail. Then I'd have to I would send her telegrams. I would drive to her house. The contrast between David and Sona when I'm trying to contact them, absolutely amazing.
I
it's
have to
just
say I love
sad.
Sona, but I would choose you as an assistant.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I
remember
think
messed
Mikey.
up.
I think Mikey and Charlie would choose you
Oh no.
as the parent
Yeah.
right
Not
there, as the
true.
primary caregiver.
No.
Oh please, she's already lost 2 of them. Oh,
What?
there's only 2.
She lost both of her kids
She lost them.
because she's on the book tour.
Oh, God.
No, she took them on the book tour.
She did.
She did.
She
Yeah,
did.
I heard them in the background. Well, I heard, Mikey,
Oh,
Charlie.
what's your beef with Charlie?
Charlie didn't laugh when I tried to entertain them both. Mikey gave it up. Charlie was just sat there and stared at me and sort of looked like, I don't get it.
I'll come around. I feel
And
like
I
it's
went
a
through
lot
that in the 90s. I don't need that
a lot of
again.
people's first reaction.
I'm sorry, I cut you off. You were saying something.
I don't remember.
Perfect. Well, David, that is so David hopping.
Okay, Summer S'mores episode 5. Last one outdoors. We're going to light
Wow,
up
this
our-
is cool. Now,
Oh, that is so cool.
well, you have to explain what's happening. Matt Gourley made these amazing drinks, and is this an old fashioned?
Yeah,
There we go.
chocolate old fashioned.
It's a chocolate old fashioned, and I believe it's made with Whistle Pig whiskey, which is good stuff. And then you put a little s'more. That's a cute little s'more in there.
I had to literally drill these golden grams with an actual drill
Oh my god.
to get this match to go through, or else they'd break.
I'm
That's
gonna
cute as
blow this
shit.
out before
Yeah. I've
No,
never
I'm gonna
tested
let mine
this.
Toast. I'm gonna let mine toast.
it's not
my
going to
shit a
toast.
little.
It's just going to. You'll see.
It's burning. It's on fire.
Yeah. So it's a little s'more. That's a cute little s'more there. So these are 2 golden grams
2 golden grams. Yeah.
and a mini marshmallow. I'm going to eat that because that looks. I'm not a fan of s'mores, but size makes all the difference. And this is a mini.
Mine's burnt.
What'd you say?
Mine's burnt. Mine is burnt.
Glad I asked what you were saying. That's good. You know what? That is a s'more I find acceptable.
Because there's not a lot of marshmallow.
Right, and it's just the amount that I want.
I agree.
It's just a little bite.
And when we talked about doing a s'mores cocktail, I didn't want any marshmallow taste in this drink. Oh my God.
You okay? You didn't even have anything to drink yet. And you're a stumbling, bumbling mess.
I'm just holding it. I went to throw my match in the
Oh, that's
solo
good.
stove.
Let's talk about this drink. This is a good drink. What's going on here? Gourley, and you are quite the mixologist.
No, I'm just a hobbyist. I figure these things out as needed.
Well, tell me what went into this concoction.
This is Whistle Pig, that camp stock whiskey that they sent us.
Yep.
That apparently was roasted over a solo stove or something. Talking
This
about
is a
brand
camp stove
fusion.
wheat whiskey, and it's called the smokeless toast because it was, I guess they used a solo stove, so there was no smoke.
Yeah.
And it's actually a
So good.
very cool bottle. That's a cool bottle.
I want to just lick. There's chocolate on the rim. I want to just. Can I just lick it?
It's lickable.
Can I ask a question? Was there a meeting that took place where everybody was like, let's do the alcohol in the 5th episode?
Yes.
Okay.
And it wasn't just you.
And guess what, Sona? Basically, it's a version of an intervention.
We're inching towards an intervention.
what kind of intervention gives me alcohol at some point?
Next summer is going to be a full-on intervention. That's
Next summer, we're going to show you a photograph of liquor an hour after the final act.
You
the
guys
episode.
You guys are terrible at interventions. But I am curious if it was like, guys, last year, well, the year before, and the year
Yes.
before was a mess.
yes.
Wasn't a mess. It
Why
wasn't,
am I not in those meetings?
Well, let's just say sober heads prevailed.
This one got drunk.
I agree. I was part of the one saying I don't want to do that again.
Oh,
It wasn't you.
This is my house. I thought we were going to get fucked up.
We still can. It's the last episode.
You can go for it.
I
It's the
am.
last
Yeah.
episode.
I'm downing this. This is really good.
Thanks.
It's very good. It's very tasty. Now, again, what are the flavors in here? You said you use the whistle stop.
Whistle pig.
He's already drunk.
Sorry, it's not. It's just that it's not a. So, hey, I'm curious. I'd like to know the ingredients. We got the whistle pig. We've established that.
I like how you retook that as if I'm going to edit that out.
You know what? I trust you to make me look good. We got the whistle pig.
Yeah.
Wheat whiskey. What else is in here?
There's some Aztec chocolate bitters, some Trader Vic's chocolate liqueur, a little bit of Angostura bitters, some simple syrup, and then one of those Luxardo cherries, but it comes with a little bit of like the cherry slime, That's
Sure.
It's pretty good.
Sona, just go a little slower.
I did not understand a single ingredient that you just mentioned.
Because you just keep guzzling it.
You know why I think
It's
I
a
like
sipping drink. It's just
This is a dessert
But there's
drink.
so
yeah,
much chocolate in it. There's so much. I'm already almost done with this.
I
Do
can
you
make
there
another.
more?
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
There's a whole decanter on the
when you
counter.
make a drink and it has this much sugar in it.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not one for. I like sweet fruity drinks, but I don't love sweet chocolatey drinks. So
This is good.
I tried to mild it up a little.
This is like it's got. What's that? What's going on, Sona?
It's so good. It is so. This is my favorite drink of all time.
Oh my God! So
Yes.
Wow, and you're like an alcoholic. That's really saying something. That's like.
Because they're all
It's
laughing.
like, it's true. It's true. It's like
Somebody
Ted Bundy
give me
saying
an
this. Now this murder tops them all. You know what I mean?
Oh wait, I have a whole
Come
stack
on.
here. Oh my God, you made me snot.
And wait, what's the cherry? What's special about the cherry? The cherry looks like it's had some kind of experience. What is it? What happened to the cherry? What did the cherry go through?
The cherry was in an emotionally abusive relationship
Yep.
prior to this drink, and then lost a bunch of money at the track.
Good.
It's just a Luxardo cocktail cherry.
I
But
don't know what that means.
It's just these kind of cherries that they make that come in this really thick cherry syrup. So when you put one in, it kind of the syrup goes.
Here's my
with it.
question,
Yeah.
Matt. How do you even know this stuff? Do you look it up online?
I drink a lot.
But when you said, "Oh, it's just a Luxardo gom cherry," That's all it is. I don't even know where you would get that.
At Total Wine and Spirits, any
Okay.
kind of like Bevmo or something.
Okay. all right.
Bevmo.
You want some more?
Yeah, fill me up. Hell yeah. Give me some more of that.
I don't know. Jeez. Okay.
Hey,
Well,
we had this crazy idea,
yeah.
and I didn't know whether we should bring it up, but
Key party.
key party.
Ew.
Everyone get your keys in the. Huh?
It's only going to be your keys in the bowl.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my keys in the bowl, and then put on a blindfold and reach in, and you're gonna see me not know that it's my keys, and I'm gonna pull them out and go, woo! And then you're gonna see me go off in the woods, and then the coyotes will attack me, attack my excited body. Go ahead.
When you guys were at camp, did you ever play Chubby Bunny?
I don't know what that is.
No.
You don't?
I don't know what that is.
Okay, we don't have to do this, but this was just an idea that came up when we were discussing this season. What happens is everybody takes a marshmallow, you put it in your mouth, and you say the words Chubby Bunny. And then we take turns adding a marshmallow each time until someone can't say Chubby Bunny anymore and they're out.
All right.
Okay.
Okay?
Can we eat the marshmallow?
You have to keep it in your mouth.
All right.
This is the game Marlon Brando was playing when he secured the role for The Godfather.
Can I keep drinking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will it dissolve the
Oh, no, you can't drink.
No.
You can't drink. All right.
So Sona's out.
Chubby
So
bunny?
you can't swallow it, you can't chew it, you have to keep it in your
right.
mouth.
Let me just hold on.
let's all
Let me-
guzzle
let
up.
me stock
Never
up.
ever heard of
You've
this.
never heard of this?
No. God, you grew up in a strange way.
I did.
Yeah.
You
No. I have strange tales and stuff, but there was no Chubby Bunny in my background.
Who's played Chubby Bunny? Every hand goes
Oh
up.
my God.
No, Eduardo's giving me the thumbs
Never
down.
heard of it.
Never played it?
Never.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Chubby Bunny.
Wait, does that count as you saying Chubby Bunny? That didn't sound like Chubby Bunny.
Oh, right. Chubby bunny.
She's out. She's out. You. First of all, you can't articulate things when you're. Chubby Bunny.
You should go in snake order.
Yeah, snake order. Yeah.
God, you all right for me? Well, I don't help you
I
guys.
was gonna throw up.
They're out.
I'm out. Okay. Aw.
This game brought to you by Dr. Heimlich.
I was going to throw up. I was actually going to throw up. These are the biggest marshmallows of all time. Come on, girl, stuff it in your mouth, girly.
These marshmallows.
Chubby
are
bunny, bitch.
Chubby Bunny. Oh no! Wait.
Oh God, there's so much spit there, girls. Oh my God. Oh my God. A giant mouth.
Chubby Bunny.
So stupid. This is so dumb. This is the dumbest thing I've ever been a part of. I just love that you can't talk. What is coming out? It's so grotesque. Oh God, it's so gross. Are you doing the Gettysburg Address?
Yes, I am, which means I win. Okay, that's it.
Ah. Oh God.
Oh.
More napkins.
How'd you guys do more than one?
There's no winners in Chubby Bunny, only losers.
I don't know why. I have one question.
Yeah.
I developed this fastidious way of talking. I was going, a chubby, a bunny. And I wasn't even trying to. Thank you. But in my effort to over-enunciate, it came out as a chubby, a bunny. And I wasn't trying to do that. It's just what happened. Could you tell it was the Gettysburg Address?
Yeah, I could.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Good. Well, there you go.
Also, if there's anything you're reciting, it's usually the Gettysburg Address.
That's true.
No.
God.
I can do, there's so many things I recite. Listen, that was, so that's a game that you played in camp?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you guys tell stories, like ghost stories?
Yeah. But I never went to camp.
Oh, for God's sake.
What?
So wait, where did
How did you play a
Yeah, when you just said, did you ever
never
play
went to
this in camp? What were you basing it on?
Well,
You're a sad little boy.
I was a sad little boy. It's a true story.
How come you didn't go to camp?
I think it was never offered to me.
Wait, bro, your parents were never like, we want to send you away?
No, I think probably I bet they knew that like this kid's not going to make it through camp.
Oh.
You know?
Like you'd miss your family too
Yeah,
much?
because here's why. Because
Well, I think
when
the others would set on him.
I think
like
you're right.
Lord of the Flies.
When I was an adult in my 20s, I went to teach at an improv theater camp, and I called home the first day going, I want to come home.
When you were in your 20s? Matt, you were in your 20s?
I get so homesick. It's
Wait,
ridiculous.
You called home.
I called my girlfriend at the time going like, I wanted to come. I don't know. I don't take to camp.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. And this was in your 20s, and it wasn't even camp. It was an improv class. Probably in an urban setting.
It was prison.
Yeah. Wow.
I loved camp.
Really?
I did. I had fun at camp.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's where I learned about Chubby Bunny when I was in 20s.
Oh.
Teaching at camp.
When you were in 20s.
Chubby Bunny. It wasn't a camp. It was not a camp that you went to. That's the sad part.
I know.
This is exciting because Sona, I think maybe there's something you're okay with talking about on the
I am.
podcast.
Yeah.
You are? Would you want to? All of America is listening, and by that I literally mean we're a very successful podcast.
Okay.
So in my mind, everyone in America is listening. Why don't you tell us what you have to say?
I'm pregnant.
Yeah!
Hey!
Congratulations!
Yay! Thank you very much.
That is so exciting. That is so exciting.
I know. Thank you.
I've known for a while, but of course,
Yes.
and I was proud of myself because
Wow.
you can't tell people. And you know what I love? I'm making this about me instantly.
You were. You know what though? You
Jesus.
were. I think the first person besides me and Tack to know.
Yeah.
Because I came to your house to help you with something, and you offered me wine. And I said, no, I'm not drinking. And you're like, are you pregnant? You just immediately asked me. And I
Yeah.
think we had found out the day before that we were. So,
And you know,
yeah.
it was weird. It was 9:00 in the morning. And I was drinking out of a bottle of wine. I wasn't even pouring it into a glass. And I was like, Sona, have some. And she said, well, I don't think, what are you, pregnant? What's the due date?
When does the birth certificate man come around?
In 4
That's right.
months.
It's 6 months after you give birth, that you have to get the same guy who was 4 months late for your dad's birth certificate. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to track that guy down, and I'm going to fly him to the United States so that he can handle your birth certificate.
Well, I don't think he came because of my dad. He came to the village and he's like, okay, what babies were born? And then people were like, my baby was born and my baby. You're like, okay, all of you have a February 5th birthday.
Oh my God.
That's how they did it.
Do you think he did other things too? I get the sense that he didn't. He sounds like a guy who came to the village to deliver mail,
Yeah.
give you your birth certificate. He probably had a soft serve machine, you know, if anyone wanted ice cream. He sounds like a guy who did a bunch of things.
Well, we are also, we're having twins.
Oh my
And
God!
I know. Oh, I know. As a tear rolls down.
That's 4 birth certificates.
Oh man, good one, Gourley. You just hit it. That was the natural. You hit it out of the park. It hit the lights, and the lights exploded.
I'm going on Tylenol PM every day.
Yes.
You are so funny when you're jacked on Tylenol PM.
Oh man.
So Sona, you're having twins. Can I ask more questions? Do we know the sex?
Yes. They're both boys.
Oh my God.
So
Oh my
yeah.
God.
This
So
is
my
so great.
it's a lot all at once. I
So
know.
we'll never talk to you again in a couple of months.
No, I don't think so. I don't think you will. I'm due mid-July, but they'll probably come early because twins come early. And yeah, we spend a lot of our time just kind of sitting here in silence, just being like, what did we do? And Tak keeps asking if he has time to do his karate, which he does.
Yes. Well, guess what? Let me explain something to you, Sona. There's called a hierarchy of needs.
Yeah, priority number
and
one.
priorities. And so what's going to happen is Tak's karate, and I promise you this, is going to go away.
I hope he has a sensei that's going like change diaper and he teaches him wax the fence, but it's baby stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. It's funny if his karate style is all based like the way Mr. Miyagi's was on, wax off. It's all based on changing 2 diapers at once with each hand. And that becomes like the most impossible, fantastic defense attack in karate.
Oh my God.
This is insane. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
And for Tak.
Yeah, I know. It's very exciting. We wanted it for a while, so this is exciting. It's a lot.
I'm thrilled
Are
for
you
you guys.
wow. And of course, I knew about this, and then you showed me a video of your mom and your dad being told, and you did a really cute thing. You had your nieces tell her.
Yeah.
And they're really young. I couldn't believe that they kept the secret.
Yeah, they're 7 and 5. And they were bursting to tell them. And my mom has two granddaughters, so she so badly wanted a boy. And then we told them we were having twins, and then we were like, okay, guess the gender. And my mom was just like, boy. Like she didn't care.
She willed it into happening.
And she also,
Didn't
I'm
care
going to
what the
back
other
Sona
one.
up. I've seen the video. Your mother does it with no joy. She's like really happy that you're having the baby. She's really happy. And then you say it's twins. And she's like, oh my God. And she's crying and she sits down and she can't stand up. And then you just say, guess the gender. And she just leans forward and she goes, boy. Like that's, I'm not asking, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It is boy.
I don't care what the other one is, as long as one is a boy. Who cares? Oh man. Yeah. And then my grandpa's 98 and he was in the video and he's just eating and he has no idea what's going on. He just knows everyone's like chaotic.
That is incredible.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. That made my day.
Oh.
Yeah, isn't that fantastic?
And it's very exciting.
I remember, just to give everyone a sense of your mom, do you remember the first thing your mom said to me when I met her, which is now 11 years ago?
Yeah.
When your mom came to the set of what was then The Tonight Show, and we hadn't even started The Tonight Show yet, and you brought your mother up to say hello to me?
Yeah.
And you were a new employee, and what did she say?
She said, "You rock the USA."
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
She said, "You rock the US." I said, "Oh, hi, how are you, Mrs. Movsesian?" And she went, "Conan, you rock the USA." I was like, "Well, no, I don't. But I never have, and I never will. But that's a very sweet thing for her to have said."
She doesn't like it when I call you a dick on TV. That's
No,
something she brings up all the time.
She doesn't like that you disrespect me.
Yes, she hates it.
How does she like that you're regularly doing a segment called Big Dick History?
She does not listen to the podcast.
Good.
Oh my God, I think she'd be horrified. Oh man.
Well, this is exciting. This is really exciting. So I'm just
I
check with you beforehand because I know I come across as an insensitive brute, but I do want to make sure that I'm not revealing or making you say anything about your life that you don't want to. But this is you were cool with talking about this. It's really exciting.
Yeah, I mean we're Tak doesn't like when we like post things on Instagram, so we're not gonna have like a photo shoot and post anything. So this is pretty much my only way of like telling people I forgot to tell. So that's it's like killing 2 birds with 1 stone, I guess.
Oh, good. Well, so we found a use for this podcast.
A baby announcement.
That's terrific, Sona. That's great.
It's very
Yeah, it's-
convenient for me.
Yeah.
So thank
well,
you.
If anything else, if you want to tell Tack
Yeah.
what time his karate class starts, you can make that announcement too. Well, I just wanted to get. I'm so glad that's out there. What do they say in Armenia? I mean, I know that the Jewish people would say like, "Oh, Mazel Tov," or is there any way of saying what do you say? Like,
Achka Luis. It means light to your eye.
light to your eye.
What?
Achka Luis, like your eye, light in your eye.
What's going on over there?
Yeah, I mean, birth certificates are coming months late, and then the
Come
way you,
on.
and then the way you, I mean, in this country, applying light to someone's eye is a neurological exam. It's a way
Yeah.
of telling if you've been injured.
So if you want to congratulate someone, you could theoretically just shine a flashlight in their face.
I guess. I don't know. Achka Luis.
Achkat Luis.
Achkat.
Achkut.
Achkat Luis.
Yeah,
Achkat Luis.
that's good.
No, not
Barev,
lice.
Achkat Luis.
Not
Luis.
You don't. You said
Luis.
lice. That was bad.
I
That's
speak
not lice.
fluent Armenian. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Barev.
Barev.
Inch pasek.
Inch
Barev.
pasek.
Inch pasek.
Inch
Lavem.
pasek.
Okay.
My friend
Lavem.
Kev work.
I forgot.
You just said a name.
Yeah. My
And you
friend
guys repeated the same thing over and over
Yeah.
again.
Share.
No.
Arpi
No.
Ekmekjian. I went to high school with her.
Yeah.
Share.
Share. That's what I say constantly. You know, it's funny since knowing Sona and famously knowing Sona, everywhere I go, Armenian people are like, Conan! and then I go, Barev, inch pasek, and they go, Lavem. And now I can say, what is it? Light in your eye. Light in your eye.
Achka Luis.
Achkat Luis. And then I
Yeah.
can say share.
Oh, you don't have to say share. Why?
She's Armenian.
You're just gonna yell out Armenian people?
Well,
And...
I'm not going to mention the Kardashians.
Oh, it's probably for the best.
I think so. I think
Mm.
share's the better way to go.
Yeah.
All right. Well, congratulations. Very happy.
Thanks,
Yeah,
guys.
really happy. Really
Thank
happy.
you.
If that's not a segment, I don't know what is.
And I feel the dull echo of imposter syndrome at the prospect of being Conan O'Brien's friend.
Really?
Yeah.
You feel like you'd be an imposter? Why? Why do you say that?
No. So in order for me to even like show up here in a way that's enjoyable for anybody, I just like have to be honest about how surreal it is. I mean, I grew up watching you, and
yes.
and you truly are. It's just. I don't find myself often feeling this way, and it's like I said when I shook your hand, it's an honor, and I just the more I listen to this show, the more I realize like,
Oh my God!
Yeah, you know-
Hold on a second. Sona just walked in. Sona.
this is good timing.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
it's-
And this is, of course, this is Penn, Sona, Penn.
So nice to meet you.
Yeah. Right over here, Sona.
Are you doing are you actually recording?
Oh,
This
we're
is- this
doing
is
the
a
show, and you know
podcast.
what? Sona, you know what I love? Penn was just going on about what an honor it is to meet me, and you
and yeah,
you
and this is-
interrupted that, and now it's probably out of his head.
Yeah. No, you're welcome. I'm sorry. You're fine.
Yeah.
You're okay. You don't need that kind of reassurance.
I was loving it.
You're so
I'm-
self-confident.
I'm a fan of this gentleman, and I was liking. I will say he was ladling a little bit of gravy over me, and I was enjoying every second of it.
But I actually was trying to not be flattering. It's more like it's surprisingly. What's the word? Yeah, it's like an honor sounds like such a platitude. It's
Right.
but it's just nice to be here, I guess.
Well, it's nice to have
yeah,
you here. It's nice to have you here. And during the pause you took, I can get someone who sounds like you
oh God,
to put in godlike, iconic.
you're such a humble person.
Conan, I have to tell you,
Yeah.
nobody sounds like me.
Okay. Well, isn't there some way, Eduardo? Isn't there some way that during the pause, when Penn was thinking
say
of what
no.
to say, no, Eduardo, be honest. Isn't there some way we can manipulate Penn's voice to say, "You are my hero"?
There's a way. It won't be good, but there is a way.
But we could explain that he choked on a chip. He was eating a pita chip at that moment, and he choked.
Yeah.
And you are an inspiration.
That's how Gourley sounds.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know why you turned into Yoda all of a sudden.
Quick time out. I'm hearing music coming from a device.
Oh my God, Sona.
I'm sorry.
And when I told you this was going to be the low point of your day,
You weren't lying.
What is wrong with you?
The flattery truly.
Sorry.
You come crashing in late.
I didn't know you were recording.
And
yet.
and what music were you listening to?
I was listening to Billie Eilish.
Okay, well,
So
that's a good choice.
I was enjoying my drive over here, and then I was having a really great day until I walked into this room.
I swear to God, I thought I heard music. But
I did too.
I thought
I was being
Sorry.
gracious.
But I swear to God, I
Sorry.
thought it was so subliminal. I thought I was falling in love with Penn Badgley. Seriously, like I was looking at you and you were saying these nice things to me, and I heard music.
This is
and
what
I
it's
thought,
like.
I'm in love with Penn Badgley, which I'm sure a lot of people are.
You know what? Maybe it wasn't my phone, and maybe you actually. I feel like you are. You've been talking about him a lot.
No one's ever come in a guns ablazing.
What?
Like Julie Bowen.
I love
Nobody
it.
has
Are
ever
you
come
kidding
in.
me? This is like I was doing like pump up laps in my house. Like you got this, like a 14-year-old boy before the big game, and I was so nervous because
Why? It's us.
No, because I've listened to you way too much. I've
Right.
listened to you, and like I said, I feel like I've got the code, and so although I am losing track of it
I'm
right
not
now.
sure there is a code. I honestly don't think there is. I think but not an intentional code anyway.
I don't pay attention that much.
I know. We all know.
I
That
zone
is,
out.
That is your MO.
often.
That has
Yeah.
always been your MO,
Yeah.
you zone out.
Sona, why do you put up with this?
He puts up with a lot too.
But
so.
are you really as terrible an employee as they make you out to be?
No.
I mean, they make you out to be like somebody who's like starts to make an airline reservation and kind of gets through one half of the ticket.
I have done that.
And then
You
I'm not
cannot.
the best.
You know
Go
what?
on,
You,
kick
you-
it back.
I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this in Sona's defense. You probably don't want to go down this path because. and listen, I say this with love. I am quite. Sona's got a book that's coming out.
Yeah.
Called World's Worst Assistant.
I do. Yeah.
That she wrote that's really good, and I wrote the foreword, and I'm quite honest in the foreword, I believe.
Yes.
But one of the things I go out of my way to say is that I love Sona.
Uh-huh.
We are besties, but some of the shit she has pulled. Oh yeah, no, I mean,
We're pals.
you know what's interesting? My wife has pointed out to me that she's never seen me. The minute Sona had these twins and I started getting pictures, I stop everybody and make them look at pictures of her kids. And she said,
Charlie
you didn't,
and Mikey.
Yeah, and she
Yeah.
said, you didn't do this with our kids. And you still don't do it with our kids. I'm like, kids, look at these guys.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to say he's going to be the godfather to my boys.
Yeah.
To both?
That's how we're very close.
He's
Yeah.
going to be. Has he been told this? Am I in on like the big
I know. I'm
reveal?
telling. Oh, by the way, can you do it? No.
No. I
Pretty busy.
No, I haven't done it yet.
didn't- no. They asked me. I came over, and
Yeah.
you and Tack asked me to do it, and it was really funny because it was very subtle. But her husband Tack, who's a very funny guy, he had music playing in the background, and then they said they wanted to talk to me about something, and then he quietly, I don't know if with a remote control or something, but he switched the song, and it was just playing kind of quietly in the background, but he started playing as he was asking me, as they were both asking me, the Godfather theme.
I was gonna. I love it.
And so he's talking, and it's
You come to me.
yeah, it was so subliminal. It was at this
great.
kind of low level, and then I heard like the, but it's subliminal, and then they're like, we want to ask you something, and then it was really funny. It is a wonderful, wonderful night, and we're here and we're together, and that's the important thing. We're together, and actually more important than that, we have some rum.
Yeah.
And,
And more important than that we're together is that we get to be apart when this is done.
what does that mean?
Well, it just, a little goes a long way.
My wife always says, if you don't leave, how can I miss you? And she says that a lot. My wife says that maybe 8 times a day.
Now, I originally pitched that we did 3 episodes of this at night. We spend the night, and then we do 3 episodes in the morning. Like we camp here.
Oh.
I would do that.
Really?
Yeah.
So, Sona, you were the holdout?
I'm okay.
Listen.
I think
Hey,
we're
guys,
okay
listen.
doing it this way.
Did you hear that? Can you hear that in the background? Those choppers going by, those motorcycles.
Yeah.
Those are guys that are living fast and free. They don't And you know what? They're probably listening to old episodes of this podcast right now while they ride their choppers.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would do that. I would camp out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you camp? I've never, in all the time I've worked for you, I've never helped you buy a sleeping bag.
Well, you don't need to help me buy a sleeping bag.
Do you have a tent?
How would you help him buy a sleeping bag?
Yeah.
I would buy it for him.
I would say, Sona, I need a sleeping bag. And then she would go and say, do you have the John Tesh? Do you have the Frankenstein? Get me a body bag for Andre the Giant. I mean, that's basically what you're saying.
Have you ever pooped in a hole?
What are you doing? Don't take it to that
No, I'm
level.
not saying. I'm saying this is part of legit camping is when you dig a hole and then that's where you go into the bathroom and then you dig it back.
That is not true. Those of us who are sophisticated campers bring a porcelain toilet with us.
Solo Stove makes one of those.
Yeah. Well, actually, I don't want to sully their name because I do love the company, Solo Stove. But guess what? If anyone could do it, they could.
Yeah.
You could warm your bottom as you relieve yourself. No, I am going to tell you that I check it out on Amazon. There's incredible inventions out there. They have beautiful toilets, porcelain toilets that weigh hundreds of pounds that you can take camping with you. And then you pull a chain when you're done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You don't strike me as like the camping, roughing it type.
I don't.
Yeah.
I did a lot of camping back in the day when I was a young lad.
What day?
Well, it would be when I was a youngin'. I was sent off to Freedom, New Hampshire, and I hiked all of the White Mountain Range, all the presidentials. And I did a ton of hiking and mountain climbing when I was a kid.
Oh.
So, yeah, I did. And I was a lean machine back in that day. Then time went on. Time marched on. And I became the sad, sorry figure you know.
No.
But, no, I would like to camp. I will say that no one in my family is that interested in it. But I have taken my kids camping a bunch of times.
I just feel like if we decided to camp here, Gourley and I would be out here in sleeping bags and you'd be inside on a really comfortable bed that you would have brought in.
That's not fair. I would be at the Four Seasons Hotel. Oh, look! Paparazzi! Paparazzi!
Helicopter.
It's a cop!
Leave me alone! I'm just a person!
Hey, Sona, think of all the amazing things in life that are expressions of just you.
Yeah.
I mean, like the chocolate that you had on your face when you came in because you just ate that. What was it you were eating?
I was eating a giant cookie.
Giant cookie.
Yeah.
And that's so Sona.
Okay.
Or that song you stream over and over again that's just so you. What's that song for you?
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Yeah.
But it's for my boys, not
I know.
me.
Still, it's nice.
Okay.
Or, that podcast, that comedy podcast you just got to listen to.
Yeah, Conan O'Brien needs a friend.
Exactly. Is that what you listen to in your spare time?
Yeah.
I love it. Everything that makes you makes all the difference. State Farm believes insurance should work the same way. Your plan, your coverage selections can be personalized by you and only you.
Cool.
I shouldn't shout, but this is how strongly I feel about it.
You got so aggressive.
The ability to choose the plan you want by picking the options that fit you, like choosing to bundle your home and auto policies, is what the State Farm Personal Price Plan is all about. Getting the coverage you want at an affordable price just for you. Call or go to statefarm.com today to create your State Farm Personal Price Plan. Prices vary by state. Options selected by customers. Availability and eligibility may vary.
You know what the problem is? They always think I'm Prince Harry. They see a really, they always see a really good-looking ginger.
Certainly not.
Shut up. Well, and then they're like, there's Prince Harry. And it's like, please, leave me alone. I'm a person.
Yeah.
I know I've given a lot to this country with my comedy and my stylings, my rap, but...
Your rap?
But anyway... I'm sorry for the occasional chopper, but that's just what comes with the territory. Yeah. We're outside where the paps can get a good look at.
Yeah, al fresco. This is living.
Yeah, this is really nice.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take another sip.
Who needs a little topper off? Anybody?
I might need her a little bit more.
Okay. Well,
so first of all, you
just failed a sobriety test. 3 minutes into.
I feel perfully fine.
I know you look terrific.
I know. I
great.
feel perfectly fine.
And I believe you gendered your drink. It's a her. I like that. It's like a ship. Do you want some more, boss?
I'm looking at the ice, and it's Sam Elliott, and his face is melting. Yeah, you can put some more in there. Okay. No, I would very much like to go. I like to sleep in a tent. I really do. I enjoy that life, and I've loved the times that I've gone camping with my kids.
Okay.
So I think you're wrong on all counts.
Okay. I don't think I am.
You are.
Okay.
You're
All right, but okay.
And also, I'm really good at an camping breakfast.
Are you?
Yes, I am. I know how to make. I brought a little portable, heat up skillet last time I went. And I made a lot of pancakes for my kids, and then other kids came who were nearby, and I made a lot of pancakes for them. I'm just saying, I know I'm a failure at most things, but I do very well at a campsite.
Who are these other kids?
They were actors I hired. The sad thing is they were child actors from a long time ago. So when they showed up, they were all in their 40s and 50s. Remember me on 8 is Enough? Oh my God.
Jason
what are you doing
Bateman.
here? Yeah, Jason Bateman.
My friends and I, we bought tickets to go to Disneyland.
That's normal behavior. And how many are there of you?
There are 3 of us.
Okay.
3 grown adult women going to Disneyland.
Right.
And, it's California, so I just assume you can take marijuana everywhere.
Wait. I know that marijuana is legal now, but that doesn't. Why would you assume you could take it to Disneyland?
I just thought, oh, it's cool.
It's a famously, and this is not any knock against Disneyland, but it's a famously buttoned-down place. They really run a tight ship at Disneyland.
You can take a carton of cigarettes. You can drink at California Adventure. So I figured you can also just get high at Disneyland.
So wait, okay, so this is what you thought. Now tell the story.
So I had a tin of chocolate, marijuana chocolate, and
edibles.
Yes, edibles. And I had it in my bag, and I didn't hide it. So it was like this tin that said marijuana chocolate. And then the guy opened it, and he looked at me.
You got to tell the story. The guy, you're going through the gate.
So I'm going through security, and the guy opens my bag, and it literally just falls out. I'm not even trying to hide it.
And it says marijuana chocolate on it.
And these are the guys that are kind of dressed like old-timey security guys, like little white captain's hats.
Yeah,
and,
they're dressed like old
Slacks.
steamship captains.
Yeah. So he looks at me and he's like, "You can't bring that in." And I look at him and I'm like, "It's California." He's like, "No, you can't bring this in."
It's California.
California Adventure.
Yeah, like
a whole new adventure.
Yeah, 7 knives fall out. You can't come in here with those. Hey, it's California. These are my California knives.
So he's like, "You have to dispose of it." So my friends and I go by the trash can, and we're thinking, we're not going to dispose of this. Let's just put it in a Ziploc bag and put it in our pocket, and we'll walk in. And, we just didn't hide it right.
So wait, they told you, you were directed by these old men dressed as steamboat captains to go over and throw out your marijuana.
Okay. So we get to the trash can, and then we're putting it into a Ziploc bag, and 2 other security guards come up to us. And they're like, "We see what you're doing."
Oh my God.
And we were
incredible.
like, we weren't trying to hide it. We're trying to just put the weed in a Ziploc so we could take it inside. She's like, no, you can't bring it into Disneyland.
Right. Which I thought was clear the first time.
It was.
I thought it was clear when they said you've got to go dispose of that, and there's the trash can. Was that not clear to you?
It was, but you know what? Also, the guy who looked at me like, "Come on, try to hide it." The guy who first checked my bag. So I was like, "Oh, this is like a secret." Like, obviously, he's just saying like, "Hide it. It's cool." But he did not mean that. He meant get rid of it.
Right. And I'm just going to say this because I'm a big fan of Disneyland. And of the Disney Corporation and the products they make. When they say something, I listen. And so Disney, if you're listening, I want you to know I'm listening. And Sona's not. So Sona, what happened?
So then the lady comes up to me, the security guard and another security guard, and they're like, "We see what you're doing. You have to dispose of it." So I said, "Okay," and I just threw it away. And she says, "You can't throw it in the trash. Kids will go in there and take it and eat it."
What?
Yeah. So I said, "I don't know what to do with it." And she says,
"Speaking as a former Disney trash can."
That's
right. Not true.
This is insane.
Yeah, yes.
You were, and this isn't even a joke, ladies and gentlemen, in podcast land.
Yeah.
Matt Gourley worked at Disneyland, and you were dressed up as
I was not dressed up as a trash can.
What were you then?
I remotely operated it.
Oh, I thought you were dressed up as the trash can.
No.
I thought
it's much better.
I thought that your job right before meeting me
was that years ago.
Yeah, right, like a year ago. Is that they put a trash can on you and you had to waddle around and go, "I'm a trash can."
What is
I eat shit and refuse.
And I'm always high.
Yeah. So many people have thrown marijuana out inside me.
Here comes that Conan lady again.
No, that Conan lady's here.
Oh, no.
Oh, this is why I keep failing the LSAT. I want to be a lawyer, but I can't.
It's a trash can that dreams of being a lawyer.
Yeah.
Is actually really brilliant. But because you keep throwing marijuana out in its hatch, he's too high and he can't pass the LSAT.
I'm doing
This
that?
is a story I just created, and guess what? Disney, if you want it, it's yours.
Oh my
That's a great Pixar movie.
Yeah.
So the security guard comes up to us. She says, listen, either you dispose of it or your day ends here. For Mickey's sake, please make the right
Oh,
decision.
this shit drives me crazy.
Yeah.
Someone
Wait,
used to work there.
Wait.
So she said, for Mickey's sake. And I said, whose sake? She goes, Mickey's. And I said, Mouse?
She said, no, Rourke. For Mickey Rourke's sake, because look what drugs did to his career.
Mickey Rourke?
This is what they say every time I go to Disneyland. They're like, for Mickey Rourke's sake. But this happens a lot. Anyway, go ahead.
So she was
really said for
She
Mickey.
said for Mickey's sake.
They used to always say, like, have a Disney day with the
Yeah.
managers and everything. It's gross. It's a cult.
Don't say
It's
that.
weird.
It's
It
what
is
they're
weird.
supposed to do.
No, I'm not talking on
I'm not going to have anyone badmouth.
No,
that-
it's a cult back behind the walls. and
Yes,
stuff back
you could
there, yeah.
tell. She did the way she was acting.
It's very successful. They make a lot of money, and I'd like to work for them someday.
Okay.
So
Oh,
Scientology.
All right. So she said, for Mickey's sake. And I was like, Mouse? And she goes, Mickey's sake. And then I said, do they make you say that? And she and she said, no, I'm telling you, for Mickey's sake, you need to figure out what to do here. And I literally, for a second, stopped and thought, do I want to do Disneyland sober? And I almost left, but we had paid like $300 for these tickets. So we decided to just get rid of them, and we went in. But they missed a few mints that we had in a Ziploc bag. So we still had a really great day. We were high the whole day.
Welcome to Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend. I just spit some gum out of my mouth.
How many sticks?
How many? I think I put in 3 pieces.
Right.
Sona, you've observed over the years that I'm incapable of having just 1 stick of gum.
It is, but it's not even like you have the pack in your hand. You take it, you wrap it, you shove it in your mouth. Then you unwrap another one, you shove it in your mouth. Then you unwrap another one, you shove it in, and it's like there's like 5 or 6 pieces in there sometimes. And you chew it for like 5 minutes, and then you just spit it out. It's fucking weird.
Wow. Well, I thought you were going to say this was kind of endearing, or there's a little trait Conan has, but it got bad quickly.
I didn't mean to say it. It is like when you were chewing right now, it's nice that I know that you have so many sticks in your mouth.
That is nice.
There's something compulsive. I mean, I have a compulsive nature in some ways, and gum brings it out. If there's 20 pieces of gum in a pack, I want to get through them. It feels to me like a task.
Why?
Like I've got to get through these pieces of gum. If it's the little kind of small rectangles, like the tridents, I'll get like 4 of those in my mouth and be chewing them. And I feel like I've got to get this done. And then I've got to get on to the next ones.
I kind of understand.
Do you understand what I'm talking about?
I'm not happy about that.
And you know what? I think I don't smoke, never smoked. But in movies, I'm always fascinated when people smoke, because it speaks to me. And I think if I did smoke, I'd be one of those guys that smoked 4 packs a day.
Chain smoker.
I would just be, I'd be lighting one cigarette, getting through it, and keeping my eye on the next cigarette. That's what I'd be doing. And it would be, it's a compulsion.
You know what? If it's gum, it's okay. I don't see anything wrong with it. It's just sometimes you do things with a way of showing that you're like almost punishing yourself.
Well, no, I mean, it's the way I brush my teeth, too.
Yeah, you're really hard on yourself.
When I brush my teeth, I just go through toothbrushes really quickly because they practically catch fire from the friction of me brushing my own teeth, which is why I switched to one of those electric toothbrushes, because you can't be as crazy. But when I'm, and it's the same way, I mean, I grew up, my father's the same way. He washes his hands like he's murdering his enemy. His lifelong enemy. He washes his hands and he's squeezing, and if you could slip a piece of coal in between his hands while he's washing them, he'd crush it into a diamond like Superman.
You do that sometimes when you laugh really hard. You sit back and
Oh,
you go,
of course. Yeah, I'm compressing, and I used to think, what is that? People would say, are you nervous or something? And I go, no, it's extremes. If I'm extremely happy sometimes or pleased, I squeeze my hands together like I don't know. I don't know what it is. Oh. This is making me sad for myself.
No, don't be sad. It's not like you could be using it in very negative ways, and you're not. Just because you brush your teeth too hard or you chew a lot of gum, there could be a lot worse.
Have you seen me wash my face when I used to take the makeup off after the show?
I've seen you put makeup on. Like if we were on the road or something and you had to put some makeup on just to like even out your face, you were angry. It's almost like I want to get this done so I can go on to the next thing.
You know what it is? It's all get this done so I can get to the grave.
Oh, there it is.
It really is.
Yes.
I swear to God, it's all this attitude of I've got to just get this done. Yay, let's get this birthday party over with so I can get to my grave. There's a grave waiting for me, and I got to get to it. And so, yes, there's an angry haste, and I've tried so hard. I've tried meditation. I've tried all these things, and what is this meditation? I've got to get going. Let's go.
If you chew just one piece of gum, what happens? Why can't you just chew one?
Tear one in half and just chew a half a piece.
Okay,
of
I'm going to just get this is a Trident original flavor. I don't know what that means. Oh, with gravy. I love how it just says it's original flavor Trident, 14 sticks, sugar-free gum with xylitol.
Oh,
I love how they can just say that, and I'm okay with it.
Yeah,
that could be a terrible chemical.
It could be
putting it forward like it's a good thing.
Yeah,
that could be a
now with
disclaimer
asbestos.
for all we know.
No, it's Trident, and they don't do ads with us or anything. But
they do now. And they got it for free.
After I've mocked xylitol? No, it's a good gum, and it's a gum that I rely on. Okay, so what do you want me to do? This is a very
just
small...
take a half
This
a piece.
Feels like it's about an inch.
Yeah.
Right?
I'd say that's 2.
It's a standard size, not a long piece
You think this is 2 inches?
That's an inch
Then I'm in good
3/4.
shape.
Oh, man.
Come on.
I'll
Here we
bet
go.
you that's an inch and 3/4 by half an inch or 5/8 of
Okay,
an inch.
We'll be back with more boring bets in a minute.
You know what?
I bet you that peanut weighs less than a gram. Okay, we'll be back.
Hey, we all have our compulsions.
All right, so I'm taking. I just broke this Trident piece in half.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and just put that in.
All right. You're chewing
can't
too
take
close.
That sound.
You're chewing
I have
too
that
close.
misophonia thing that I can't take people chewing.
Yeah, it's too close.
My daughter has that and can't stand anyone chewing or eating anything.
I can't either.
Hold on.
Why did I ask?
I don't like too much crunch, but I'm okay with everything else.
It's not enough.
Yeah.
That's it. It's just not. I won't chew. I don't want to bother people who are listening, but I'm going to cease. There'll be a cessation of all chewing. A cessation of all macular activities.
Yeah.
Yes, right. You really saved this podcast from being boring. From me guessing the width of the gum.
I snatched it from the jaws of defeat. Okay, hold on. Yeah, it's not enough.
Yeah.
It's just not enough.
Yeah, that's thin. I would feel the same way.
I stopped the other day to get gas. Man, those prices are crazy, but don't get me started.
Yeah.
So much money
Don't
to
you
fill
have
a
an
tank.
electric car?
That was insane to me.
He just filled up the back
I
seat
filled the
with
whole back
gasoline.
seat with gasoline. I forgot that I had an electric
Good
car.
thing you don't smoke.
Yeah. It was it's muscle memory. I was in my electric car and I pulled in. I was on my way back from Santa Barbara, and I filled the back seat with unleaded gasoline. It cost $7,000. It was all sloshing through holes in the bottom of the car.
Oh man, that's dangerous.
Wait till he tries to charge his gas tank on the next car.
No, I stopped. I was driving pickup truck. That's right. I'm a guy. And I... all my Hummel figurines were in the back.
I know.
And I went in and I got those. You know, they sell gum that comes in got sugarless gum that comes in those canisters,
like a bucket, like a
tumbler,
little
like a bucket,
like a tiny little container.
I can't tell you how many pieces I put in my mouth at one time.
You pour it in.
You would. That's what
I
it's for.
did,
They
and it
rely
was
on that.
nuts. I mean, even I left my own body and looked at myself and said, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
I got so much, and so my whole mouth is just filled with gum.
And you like the berry flavors, don't you? Like,
I like to try anything.
Do you miss the big gum of the 80s like Hubba Bubba and
Oh my God,
Bubblicious?
Bubblicious I loved.
Yeah.
Hubba Bubba, Bubblicious, those were fantastic. But again, they can't make a gum that's too big. That would be too big for me. I just like if they came out with a gum called, the Big Whopper, or
What about Big League Chew?
the Face Filler.
Brick of gum.
Yeah, then I might be okay. But
Do you ever eat Big League Chew, the pouch where you can
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. But then I'm a heroin addict and I'm just in a heroin den. It's too much.
It's not the same as heroin.
But you're on methadone right now and you're not getting any better.
It's okay.
No.
It's okay. You need to stop being so hard on yourself. If you want a lot of sticks of gum, just eat a lot of sticks of gum.
You brought this up. He wasn't being hard
You're
on
right.
himself.
I brought it
Yeah.
up, and I said it was fucking weird, didn't
Yeah,
I?
you
Yeah,
did.
I did.
Yeah.
I did. I'm sorry.
There's
I
a
said
lot of
that
things
to you.
about me that are maybe a little off or strange, but this podcast is maybe a way to get them in the open and maybe lead to recovery.
Oh.
I do think when I see you doing these
And
things
also when I
and
eat.
brushing, oh my god,
Like the way I eat, you can tell I grew up in a large family, right?
Yeah, I think that a lot of this stuff, though, you're like, let me get through this so I can get onto the thing I have to do. Not the grave, but like the thing I have to do, because you're a very high-functioning
Hospice.
person.
What? Not the grave, hospice.
Yeah, you are just very high-functioning. You have a lot of things on your mind, and those are the things you'd rather be doing than things like brushing your teeth.
I want to be in the moment. I very much want to be in the moment. I don't want to be like this anymore. I'd like to change.
You know when I
really
think you are
fun.
in the moment? When you're performing or doing something
Yes.
like this. Yeah.
No, I am.
Yeah.
This is my happy place. And when I'm with family, relatives, wife, kids, an endless torment. Okay, let's get started. That's a shout out to all my people right there. I love you. Hey there. Welcome to Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend. Joined as always by Sona movsesian. How are you, Sona?
I'm all right. Yeah, I'm all right.
Okay, nice.
I'm
okay. All right. Okay. That's weird. And Matt Gourley, how are you?
I'm okay, but I'm worried about Sona.
Yeah, what is that?
Say? Because if I say a one word answer, it's like not enough. So I thought I'd zhuzh it up a little.
Oh, that's you zhuzhing it up?
Yeah.
That's with zhuzh?
How is it if every time the podcast started, I was like, hey, Conan, how are you doing?
I'm doing really well. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Why do you...
You're not going to be that cordial.
You have a very complex, powerful, sophisticated microphone inches from your mouth, and you're constantly yelling. Is that, Eduardo, is her volume an issue?
No,
Be honest.
I wouldn't
Be
say
honest.
so.
Be honest.
He's married
I'm
to an
being honest.
Armenian girl, so, he knows what's up.
So is this just it's an Armenian thing?
I have the filter on, yes.
This is the, you guys speak very loudly to each other in your house.
Yes, we do. Now you've got me all. Now you've
You
got
can't
me all.
even do it. You can't even do it.
You can't even whisper. You know, it'd be so funny if you were in any kind of job that required you to whisper and you couldn't do it.
Librarian.
Do it.
You guys, welcome to the library. Hey, welcome to the neonatal ward. Now, we do try to use softer voices here.
I'm telling people to be quiet, and I can't do it.
You can't do it.
Oh, okay. I'm also leaning into the mic. I don't need to do that.
No, you don't. It gets you.
No, I mean, I'm surprised. Eduardo, I'm always looking over at Eduardo and thinking that small fires are breaking out on his control board. Because, I mean, that is a lot.
But you're pretty loud too. In fact,
Nope,
I've got
not at all.
my headphones turned down really low to the point where it's mostly like a mix of the outside sound and then both of you, because you yell a lot too.
Okay.
The term we like to use, Conan, you're very dynamic.
Okay.
I think I have a great performance energy
Hmm.
that has been a hallmark of my career.
Yeah.
And Sona,
I have a real performance energy. It's been a hallmark of my career.
Yeah.
wow, you
pretty good.
you got me pretty good.
You did.
You got me pretty good.
I liked it.
No, and you know what? To be fair, that was pretty good.
Yeah,
You took me down a notch.
I'm dynamic.
I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that character coming. But I mean, when you've put your children to sleep, is it a problem? When you then lean in and go, night, guys? Is it a problem?
You're not asking for reals.
No, I'm having fun.
Yeah, I know you are. Yeah. No, I'm a loud person. I
How
come
do you
from
say
a loud house.
How do you say goodnight to them?
She said potty.
Oh, come on. They've
What?
got to learn. They've got
What
to
do you
learn. I
mean?
want them to be able to get jobs in America.
They're gonna learn good night. Now they're gonna be bilingual. Oh, it's cool
When
to
you
be
gonna-
bilingual.
Every Christmas season, it's the same thing. demands for more podcast episode comes in, and we've got to meet those demands.
they
We got to
come in?
mail out those podcasts. We got to get them in the mail.
Oh, I didn't
Well, guess
know
what?
about
With
that.
Stamps.com, all you need is a computer and printer. Then you're ready for that holiday rush. You know what I'm saying? No, I just remember last year when we were stuffing podcasts into envelopes and licking them and putting on the stamps. It was crazy in here.
Yeah, we
No
were
more.
working
Not
so
with Stamps.com. They even send you a free scale so you have everything you need to get started. Because whenever I go to mail stuff out, I'm like, where's my scale? Well, they got the scale ready there for you. Now, taking care of orders on the go is even easier with the Stamps.com mobile app. If you need a package pickup, you can easily schedule it through your Stamps.com dashboard. And if you sell products online, Stamps.com seamlessly connects with every major marketplace and shopping cart. Get your business ready for the holiday rush. Get started with Stamps.com today. Sign up at Stamps.com/Conan for a special offer that includes a 4-week trial plus free postage and a free digital scale. No long-term commitments or contracts. Just go to Stamps.com/Conan. When are you going to teach them? What's the one you say?
He shed putty.
Okay, but when are you going to teach them? When are they going to learn good night?
They learn good night from shit they watch. The TV they watch.
You
and
let them
stuff.
watch shit?
Yeah, they watch shit.
Wait, what are they
you know
watching?
What I mean, like they learn English, but you know, we mostly speak to them Armenian, and then they watch TV and stuff. And
Right.
yeah.
So
I don't know.
what are they watching? Are they watching kids shows, or do you have them watching? What are they watching?
They watch like their favorite movies, right? My Neighbor Totoro and The Fantastic Mr. Fox and Ratatouille and Nemo are like what's up in our house.
That's what's happening. That's
It's-
good
yeah,
stuff.
I'm trying to get them into the Iron Giant, but they're just like scared of the robot. I'm like, come on, grow a pair.
Who tells their little boys to grow a pair? First of all, they need to grow 2 pair. They don't each get 1 testicle. Hey guys, grow a pair. What? We only get 1. Don't speak English, or you'll get a beating.
Oh God! All right.
All right. Well, we just got a peek into your world.
Did no one speak Gaelic in your house?
Yes, all Irish people speak Gaelic.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't even honestly know what Gaelic
Is
sounds
that-
like.
Isn't old Irish just called Irish, right? Am I wrong? Is Gaelic Scottish?
No, Gaelic
No,
is
I think-
It is?
Yeah, it's
Oh, then I'll
is
cut that. I look like a fool.
No, you have to keep that in.
No, I don't.
Because
I'm
you
the
are
editor.
Irish.
he's the
And a
editor.
fool.
Yeah, but no, you got to keep that in.
No,
just so
Gaelic
everyone knows.
is the old language
Okay.
of that island, of that particular island.
Does your family speak Gaelic?
Of course not. What are we?
Sorry.
The only Irish thing about us is that I grew up hearing a lot of Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, and Jesus Christ, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. I mean, it was constantly the response to everything.
Yeah.
And I think that's, but I don't even think, I thought that was a Catholic thing. And then I knew that when I first started working with Robert Smigel, he'd be like, "Oh, Jesus Christ, what are we going to do?" And I'm like, "Oh, okay. Jewish people say Jesus."
Yeah,
all the time."
everyone. I think it's
Yeah.
something that a lot of people say.
Yeah, I didn't realize. I thought
Yeah.
it was just Catholics that said that. Hey there. Welcome to Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend. Our setup today is a little different. Usually, myself, Matt Gourley, and Sona, movsesian, we're all in the same room. This is a little bit of a different occasion. I am in New York City because I came here to do some pretty cool interviews. I had a really good time.
Yeah, must be nice.
And
Great.
big stars.
Happy for you.
Huge stars.
Congrats.
Huge stars.
Wonderful.
But I came here to do that, and you guys remained in Los Angeles. You know, it's a lot of money to fly you guys out here, and we didn't want to spend that kind of coin.
It's worth it.
Not really.
So,
Elevate the content.
can't
No,
put
no.
a price on charm.
You actually you can put a price on charm, and it's not equal to if you were willing to fly coach. And actually, if you would
I
do
won't do
that,
it.
I know. I know this.
Charm
about
like
you.
this, don't fly coach.
So anyway, I'm here in New York, and my charming pals are in Los Angeles at the moment. So we're on what's called, and this might be new to some of you, it's called Zoom. And it's a technology that really exploded during COVID. This is a revival of our COVID days when we were doing the podcast and we weren't all in the same room. So let me just put it to you guys. Do you feel that our energy is different when, say, we're in different spaces? Gourley, you're in your wonderful home in Pasadena. And Sona, you're in a land called Altadena.
Yeah, it's just north of Pasadena.
Doesn't
Yep.
show.
Yeah.
Never seen it on a map. Anyway, it's like those old maps from the 16th century where they just show dragons and stuff.
Do you look at maps often? You just like look at maps and see if you can find the cities people live in?
Yes, I do. And when you said I live in Altadena, I couldn't find it on a map. And then I asked an old man, and he said, "Don't go that way. Death and doom await you, sea creatures." No, it's a lovely place, and I'm just kidding around. But anyway, we're in different zones right now.
I can say I feel safer having you at a distance, but the magic isn't as clicky.
I hate this.
Why do you hate it?
I hate this a lot.
I like you being I like you being confined to this small box.
That's stupid. No,
Hey,
come on.
I'm turning your volume down right now. It's fantastic.
I'm here and like I'm only thinking about like, are my boys napping? And then when I'm in the studio, I don't think about.
That sounds like a euphemism. Because I'll tell you
My
right
boys
now,
are napping.
yeah,
I can tell
my
you right
boys
now.
are taking a little snooze.
boy.
Wait, what euphemism for what though? What does that mean?
Testicles. My testicles are asleep.
Oh, you call your testicles your boys?
I say, hey,
And they've been asleep for years.
Yeah, they've been. Trust me, my testicles went soundly asleep. I think it was 1989. They passed out. They're having a good long sleepy weepy. Sometimes I'm at a loud party and I'm like, guys, keep it down. My boys are sleeping. I'd say that all the time. Hey, Sona, think of all the amazing things in life that are expressions of just you.
Yeah.
I mean, like the chocolate that you had on your face when you came in because you just ate that. What was it you were eating?
I was eating a giant cookie.
Giant cookie.
Yeah.
And that's so Sona.
Okay.
Or that song you stream over and over again that's
Yeah.
just so you. What's that song for you?
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Yeah.
But it's for my boys, not
I know.
me.
Still, it's nice.
Okay.
Or, that podcast, that comedy podcast you just got to listen to.
Yeah, Conan O'Brien needs a friend.
Exactly. Is that what you listen to in your spare time?
Yeah.
I love it. Everything that makes you makes all the difference. State Farm believes insurance should work the same way. Your plan, your coverage selections can be personalized by you and only you.
Cool.
I shouldn't shout, but this is how strongly I feel about it.
You got so
The
aggressive.
ability to choose the plan you want by picking the options that fit you, like choosing to bundle your home and auto policies, is what the State Farm Personal Price Plan is all about. Getting the coverage you want at an affordable price just for you. Call or go to statefarm.com today to create your State Farm Personal Price Plan. Prices vary by state. Options selected by customers. Availability and eligibility may vary. See, this is the kind of magic we wouldn't have had if we were all in the studio together.
That's
But because we're all in separate spaces, I feel comfortable when Sona, when you bring up your children, immediately making it about my testicles.
Okay,
And that's the
'cause
kind
you
of
wouldn't
magic
have done
we.
that in person.
No, I'm very proper when we're in person.
Oh, you're a proper guy. I'm a proper boy.
Oh, I love when you do your character work. Who's this
Do you like
character?
it?
Yeah,
this
who's
is
this?
Conan as a proper guy.
Let me hear it.
Oh, I'm Conan. I'm Conan. I'm a proper
Okay,
guy.
now
I
do your
proper thing.
Do your French guy.
Oh, yes, little Mickey.
Oh my
It's
God!
not good.
Oh my God! It's the worst character work of all time.
What are you talking about? I'm a professional.
I used to ask-
oui.
Okay.
I would like to apologize to our French listeners.
Can you do better? Can you do a better French guy?
No, I can't. That's who could top that. That is a
No one
French.
can.
That's a French Canadian cartoon. I think you're doing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
the man
give
has
me
had
a
a
German guy.
Yeah. Can we hear German guy?
Wait
Wait a minute. That's the French guy.
What's
That's
French
the
guy's
French-
back?
That's the
Oh no,
French
that's
guy.
the French collaborator.
Do it
Yeah.
both. Just like is hold on.
my God,
Shut up,
okay.
guys. Shut up. I'm getting into character. Shut your fucking mouths real quick. You dumb. Hold on.
Now you got German. Now that's the German right there.
I like the bratwurst. I like the Wiener Schnitzel.
Why are you milking a cow?
Oh my God. Oh my God, please.
Come on.
Please, and I encourage you to go look at the video of this
Yeah.
because Sona is putting her whole body into it. And good God.
That's great.
Sona, that was fantastic. Fantastic.
Yeah.
And I mean that
Yeah, thank
not
you.
in the way you think.
Oh,
What a
okay.
delight. What a delight. Hey, I love this. This was amazing. Now we're going to get to the interview part. And for the interview, we are all together for that because we take
Oh,
this
we better
already.
hurry up and get there. Everybody,
Oh,
scurry.
wow. What a-
You gotta fly back. No. Okay. Oh, it's funny when Matt does it. Okay.
No, it wasn't funny when I did it.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
You're
Yes, it
all
was.
equal.
I don't know what that was. What was that?
I
what
love
was
it.
that?
None of you were
That was
selected.
my impression
of your
of Sona
character.
doing a French person.
Yes. Yeah. Oh,
I thought that was my German guy.
Oui. All right, come on. My boys are getting anxious. I gotta get this.
They're
thing going.
awake. His boys are
They
awake.
just woke up.
Oh no.
They're like, they don't know what's been happening since 1989. Wait, George Bush's son became president? Shh, quiet.
Oh,
Wait,
there's
what?
more.
And then Trump? What? The real estate from the reality show? Quiet, testicles,
They're
quiet.
So meek.
Yeah. Well, they are pretty.
meek.
They are pretty meek. They don't. I love that. That's how my. Hey, what's going on up there? It's dark in here. There's something I want to say, which is today, for the first time ever, I was out driving around and I realized, hey, I've never seen Sona's home.
Oh.
Sona has a home that she purchased just before COVID,
Yep.
and I've wanted to see it. And it's a bit far from where I live, but I was kind of sort of quasi near that area. And I thought I'll stop by. So I called Sona and she said, sure, come on over. She was chatting with me on the phone and I was talking to her in the car saying, yeah, I'll head your way. I think I know the way. I'm following Google Maps. I think I can get there with your address. And we're chatting. And I thought, she said, I'm cleaning up while you come over, just tidying up a bit. And then I heard a noise in the background that sounded like something shutting. And I said, oh, did you just close like a microwave? That's what it sounded like. Did you just close a microwave? And Sona said something that caught my attention. She said, no, I'm Armenian. We don't have microwave ovens.
What?
And I don't know what that means. And she wasn't making a joke. And then she said, no, Tak, my husband's Armenian too. So we don't have microwaves. And I thought, this I have to explore.
Oh, okay.
Why don't Armenian people have microwaves? I'm curious.
Yeah, I am too.
I never grew up with one. Neither did Tak. You go to our parents' house, nobody has a microwave. I can't speak for all Armenians, but I think most Armenians that I've been, houses that I've been to, you don't reheat the food by putting it in a box and zapping it for a minute. You put it back on the stove and you basically recook it. And it is laborious.
Wow, I'm sensing a little judgment there.
I'm just saying, it's like, do I want that radiation in my house? I don't know. I kind of don't.
First of all, there's not radiation shooting out of a microwave. That they fixed that problem 2 years ago. Sona, the point I'm making that this, I'm curious about this because this felt like a window into a real thing. You weren't making a joke, but my parents, it's not a generational thing because my parents are much older than your parents. My father's like, I think he's 128 years old. He is one of the oldest men to ever live. And he has we've had a microwave in our house since like the late 70s.
Huh.
So it's not a generational thing. Is it, Matt? It's not generational.
No.
This is something. And Sona, do you think it might be cultural that your culture doesn't believe in putting it in a microwave because that's cheating somehow?
It also, you have to admit that when you reheat something in a microwave, it's not the same. So, you know,
I wouldn't know. I've only reheated things in a microwave.
Okay.
I'm serious. I'm completely dependent on a microwave. There's leftover food. My wife's a very good cook and she makes stuff and it's in these Tupperware containers and I open it and I put it on a plate. And then I put it in the microwave and I put everything on 2 minutes. I don't care what it is. I put it on 2 minutes. And then I always forget, reach in and grab the plate with my bare hands, burning the skin on my hands. I do this every single time. A squid will learn instantly once it's stung not to approach that object again. I went to a good college and every time I reach in, grab it and my flesh sears. Still, that's what I do with everything. I microwave everything. And I don't know how you can live without a microwave.
I just never, you know what? When we were growing up, there was a microwave that was old that someone had that was in the garage that no one used. The only time that I ever used it was I would take it down from the shelf that we were using it to where we stored it. And I would heat up the wax that I would use to wax my legs.
What? I'm sorry. Wait a minute.
Yeah, and couldn't you have done that in the oven?
No, because it's different. That's the wax that needs a microwave. I don't know how to reheat wax in a microwave, but that was it. I never needed it. I mean, everything. Like
I'm sorry. I don't know anything
popcorn.
about this. You have to heat up wax and you put it on your legs and then you pull it off.
Yeah, that's waxing.
Yeah, that's what Sona.
What do
and
you
I
mean
did.
you don't know any?
I don't wax. I don't wax. Do you wax, Matt?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I don't. No.
Listen, we got off track a little bit there.
Yeah.
You mentioned, Sona, that you mentioned something that intrigues me. You said, who needs all that radiation? And do you really think there's a lot of radiation coming out of a microwave?
There's so much around us just in general that I'm kind of like, do I need something else? Not really. And I'm telling you right now, I've never lived with a microwave. Tack has never lived with a
Can I
microwave.
ask you a question?
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question? Does this have anything to do with the fact that your husband, and this is a true story, went to a summer camp that was near Chernobyl?
Okay.
Seriously.
So Tack grew up in the Soviet Union, which he was there until he was 11. He had absolutely no involvement in Chernobyl.
No one's blaming.
I've told
Wait a minute,
you this
Sona.
a
No one's.
million times.
I'm not blaming Tack for Chernobyl, but you told me that he went to a summer camp that was
No.
near Chernobyl.
Also,
No.
the way you responded and said that he had nothing to do with it now, he didn't blame you. Makes me think, did he have something to do with Chernobyl?
No, as he wasn't anywhere in the Ukraine when Chernobyl happened.
That
I
just
think
seems like you're protesting too much.
No, it's just Conan's like, oh, Ukraine, Soviet Union. Oh,
No,
Armenia,
that is
Soviet
not
Union.
me. No,
Tack
no.
was right there on the bridge watching the plant, just implode.
I watched the HBO movie, which is very moving. And there's a scene where there's a young boy, and they say, "Tack, get out of here." And he says, "Someday I marry Sona." He says that. He says, "Someday I marry Sona." You're wondering, like, why is this even in the script? Because it's not a documentary.
And he's holding a pivotal part of the reactor that he's taking.
Yeah, he's holding a piece of the reactor. This is the way I had always heard the story. Tack was on a school trip. They went to Chernobyl to see the plant. They said, "Don't touch anything." Tack said, "What's in this room?" And they said, "Tack, you irrepressible scamp, you stay out of that room." Tack went in there, removed an important cooling rod, and walked out of the reactor. It exploded, creating one of the worst nuclear disasters ever, after which Tack fled the Soviet Union, came to America, married you, and then you said, "Maybe we should get a microwave." And he said, "Who needs a microwave? Watch this." And he just put his hand over the food.
Okay. Stupid.
That's Tack's origin story. Let's sell that to Marvel.
I will say, listen, when we were watching Chernobyl, and you talk about Tack having grown up in the Soviet Union a lot, the whole time we were like, fuck. We know Conan's going to watch this, and we know he's going to have all kinds of material. And then when they introduced an Armenian character whose sole purpose was to kill dogs and other animals.
That was awful. That was awful.
The whole time you ruined that viewing experience for us. Like, how does that feel? Because
how did I ruin it?
Because everything I look at in my life now is like, how can Conan make a riff of this and
No.
jokes about this?
Yeah.
No, I never went after Tack in any way related to that. That was too horrifying to me. I did not joke about that. But the minute I realized that Tack had gone to a summer camp pretty much at Chernobyl, I realized how do I not mention that? How do I not mention that? And that he can reheat. He makes ramen noodles just by cupping his hands. You can put the noodles inside. I've seen him do it. He does it at parties. It's fun. This is WandaVision. You know, he's Vision. You're Wanda because you're witch-like at times.
Oh, wow.
No, I'm saying that in witch-like and that you have powers, Sona. That was a compliment.
Okay.
You know, when I say you're a real witch, I mean you have a lot of powers. You are not. You are outside the norm. Those are all compliments. And when I say that he's Vision, I mean he was responsible for the Chernobyl accident, and he was a boy who was irradiated, and now he can make ramen noodles in his hands. That's all I'm saying. There's no insult in here at all. There's no insult. There's no exaggeration. There's no goofing around.
Oh,
it's
all.
simple.
Oh, everything you're saying is true. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. We have your admission.
Hey, Conan here. I just gave a short exhale before I started, and it made Matt laugh. Welcome to Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend. This is, well, as they would say,
probably in the 1890s. A corker. We've got a corker today.
Yeah.
I'm joined by my pal, Sona.
Hi, there's an insect
What's that?
flying on this tree.
Okay, let me explain where we are. Settle down. We're not in the woods in Brazil. We are in a very nice hotel suite, which we booked because our very special guest is Carol Burnett. She's here. She's doing a junket. We don't move for anybody. They come to us.
Right.
But when it's Carol Burnett, we packed up our shit and we got here as fast as we could.
And we got a room full of insects.
And then we're in this room, and Sona, you have not been able to focus yet.
It's so close. I
don't fear an insect.
It's just so close to your face.
Yeah, what's probably attracted to the hairspray.
Okay.
A lot of it.
Do you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's bugs. There are these two, and I don't want to now say the name of the hotel. It's a very fancy hotel. I don't want to denigrate them in any way, but there are bugs swarming around these beautiful plants, tall plants. And I'm worried because Carol Burnett's going to be here, and we'll probably have to spray the place before she gets in. You know?
Yeah.
We're pretending we didn't do the interview already?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Well, I just go with what you set up.
I like to lay out realities,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
Matt knows to go along. Okay, we did we did it already. Maybe she brought those bugs in. I saw her release a vial of bugs at one point.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Sorry.
It was incredible. I'm sorry. I
Yeah.
tried to say, we have Carol. I tried to build like an old show business, some suspense. Like, Carol Burnett's coming. This is going to be exciting. And then immediately, Sona, you went, what do you mean? We already talked to her. And there's bugs here. Well, you just completely deflated our bouncy
sorry.
castle.
I ruined it. I'm sorry. I am
No,
sorry.
you're not. You
I'm
love
not
ruining
sorry.
it.
I really didn't. I don't know if I should feel bad because you're lying. And I needed
It's just
to
lying
point,
with a soft.
don't do it here.
Hey, I was
Don't
thinking
do
about
it
this,
here.
Sona. You're hard G. What baffles me is it's not a Southern California thing, and you're a native.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, she says she's a native.
No.
So Carol Burnett was a trailblazer.
Yes.
That's all I got. I just wanted to stop whatever you guys were doing.
Well, I can't wait till she gets here because it'll be nice for you to meet her
Okay.
because you didn't already. I will say this, which is unusual. Gourley, you are always a smartly dressed fellow.
Oh.
Sona, and do not take this personally, but
Oh.
you have very casual attire. You own one jacket. I believe it belonged to Dr. Zaius on Planet of the Apes. It's a well-worn leather coat that you've had. I guess you found it in a bin somewhere a long time ago. But anyway, you're not someone who dresses up a lot. You look fantastic today. You went all out for Carol Burnett.
I really respect her,
Mhm.
and I wanna look good for her. Usually most of the time when we're recording, there's no reason I should look good. Because I don't care about what
well,
other
come on.
people like you think about
Well,
me.
wait a minute. No, but I'm saying
I'm sorry.
no.
I really did.
There are similarities I have with Carol Burnett. We are both
No.
inspirations
No.
to
Red hair, and it
women.
stops there,
No.
I think.
No,
Yes.
it doesn't stop with red hair. Many women got into comedy because
No,
they thought I was a
no,
woman.
No.
They were inspired that I got the late night show in '93, and then later on they figured out I wasn't. But by then it was too late. They, so yes,
Yeah. But I did dress up for her. And also I dressed up for the hotel because it's nice.
it's a very nice hotel, except
Yeah.
for the bugs.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. That distracted me. And then I drove up here and my car is really dirty
Mhm.
and there's a leak in it. And so the inside of my car is kind of smells a little moldy.
Can I say something? Let me ask you a question. You said there's a leak in your car. Not that your car is leaking, which would mean oil, antifreeze, one or the other,
No.
brake fluid. What is leaking in your car?
I think we have a sunroof and I think water is coming into the car from the sunroof and it rained a
Do
lot.
you close the sunroof?
We
you know
do. It's closed.
Okay.
So you have a mildewy car that's
It's
full of trash?
Yes.
You
yes.
brought the insects in.
I think I did. I
That's
think they followed
incredible.
me.
Of course, because they could nest in your hair. Your hair is.
Oh,
I'm out.
First the hard G's, then the hair. Why am I in the clothes? Why am
No,
I here? Why do
that's-
I do this?
I
Because you
apologize.
use a lot of. Listen, I made a joke about hairspray. I'm not wearing hairspray, but you do use various waxes, oils, balms. Yes?
You are using hairspray.
No, that's not hairspray.
What is it?
I don't want to say.
Okay.
Why?
It's old mayonnaise. It's a great
God.
trick that I
You
learned.
brought the insects.
I learned it from Danny Kaye. You get mayonnaise, you let it cure in the sun for a couple of weeks, and once the smell is gone and it's hardened, you put it in your hair and it gives it great volume.
Okay.
And then I did that, and then mistakenly I let my son eat it.
But 6 weeks later, he was out of the hospital. These stories.
This is so stupid.
I'm so stupid.
I can't wait to meet Carol Burnett.
Yes, a true comedy legend who knows what she's doing and
Thank
doesn't just
God
babble about.
We did this after, because if we did this truly before, I don't think we would have felt worthy. You know?
Yeah,
what
I know.
I mean, I
that's
still
true.
don't, but
No, I know. But I'm going to stick with my reality. The reality is we already did the interview with Carol Burnett, and it's fantastic. But I'm sticking with my old show business reality, which is that she hasn't entered the room yet.
Okay.
There are no bugs. Your hair looks fantastic. My hair's amazing. This is the reality I'm sticking with. You're a good assistant. And we're thrilled and we're excited, and we hear her footsteps coming down the hall right now.
she's coming right now. We better get this going.
I hear her.
Yeah.
Listen.
No. What
You
is
know
she
this
on
is
a
on video,
horse?
too?
What is she coming here with?
She's walking, but someone put horseshoes on her, which is just, I don't know why they did that. Oh, she's probably doing a bit, or maybe it's the new fashion. Here she comes.
No, that's bad.
The door's opening.
That's the horse whinnying?
Whatever you like. Do you like it
Okay.
being horse whinnying or door opening?
Oh, that's what it was?
I thought it was door opening.
Okay. I wasn't
No,
sure.
horse whinnying is.
I think
I'm a horse. That's a horse.
Okay.
Did the horse open the door?
No.
Oh.
This is the horse. I'm a horse.
She's standing right there.
Hold on, Carol. I'm finished with this bit in a minute.
Carol, just calm down.
No,
a minute.
Carol, stand still. Okay. Wow.
Oh, Jesus
Yes, I don't know. Her voice changed rapidly. Just stand still. And and then the door opened. I'm a door.
The door said I'm a door?
And all my sound effects, the sound effect ends up saying what it is. So
Okay.
there's no
Through this
confusion.
before, yeah.
Welcome to Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend podcast, a journey, if you will. 3 friends making their way through the audio world, forging relationships. Of course, Matt Gourley joining me. Hello, Matt.
Hi, it's great to be here with my 2 best friends that I see all the time.
Yes, indeed. Conan, Matt Gourley, but not Sona movsesian.
Oh.
That's right. Sona, as many of you know, she's given birth to twin boys, Mikey and Charlie, or Mike and Charlie. Good, stout Armenian names, and lovely, adorable boys. And so she's taking time off. Probably not PC of me to say this, but I think it's a betrayal that she's she's left the podcast.
That's fair.
Well, it's flawed priorities, in my opinion. 1-month-old babies do fine on their own. Podcasts need constant care and attention. But filling in for Sona, and those are mighty big shoes to fill. And I mean that literally. Sona has massive feet, size 18. Is David Hopping, who is this is how unimaginative we are. Sona really is my assistant, and then taking over for Sona is my assistant David Hopping. So something they probably don't mention when you get a job with Conan O'Brien, that you may have to be on a podcast.
When I started, I was basically Sona's assistant.
Yes. Now listen, Sona is this. Let's spill the tea, as people like to say. Sona, kind of a wacky assistant, as you know. What is it like working for her? I mean, that must be quite strange.
Oh, it was great.
Wait, I have a question. She has an assistant? That's like renting an apartment to someone and then they sublet it and just make the money.
My technical title when I started was Conan's personal production assistant, but it was really direct, like, reporting to Sona.
Okay.
Right. So basically, and I think I can follow up on Matt's question, when Sona got an assistant, it meant David was my assistant.
Yeah, she put all the
And
work on him.
Sona was watching her shows, right? She was watching her shows, and you were running around putting out fires left and right.
I also watched a lot of shows because she told me I could.
So what shows did she tell you could watch? Or anything?
Any show.
Oh, so she encouraged you to be a bad assistant.
Well, it was a few weeks in, and I would come down every once in a while, just check in, see if she needed anything. And finally, one day, she told me that I could just sit at my desk and watch TV till she called me.
That's incredible.
What a gig.
Yeah,
You
like I
came
told
in-
you, I did 14 seasons of Grey's Anatomy. I did all of Gossip Girl. most of Shameless, a lot of Arrow, The Flash.
This is unbelievable. You were getting a paycheck to watch television while, and Sona was telling you that this was de rigueur. This was...
She said if anyone asked to say I was doing research for you.
Wow.
Yeah, because I need my info on Grey's Anatomy.
You might. What
Season
if you
12.
interviewed Ellen Pompeo?
Season 55. I saw in the paper yesterday, I'm sorry, but I saw an article, it wasn't in the paper, it was on some screen that, you know what I do is I open up my laptop and I use it to hide the fact that I'm reading a newspaper.
You have a 3-foot iPad.
Yeah.
He closes and opens it like he's opening a new page.
Yeah, I have a giant laptop with a massive screen that hides the fact that I'm reading a 1950s newspaper. And I'm like, oh, Dewey defeats Truman, eh? I'm stunned by that. I was reading an article and it said that Grey's Anatomy is coming back for another season. I thought, that's still on?
Season 18.
How do you know that it's season 18?
Because I've watched 17 seasons.
Because he works for you, yeah.
On my dime.
Only 14 of them on your dime.
Does anybody do anything that works for me? Jordan Schlansky, who's my associate producer, I've never found evidence that he does anything. And we've made it a bit on the show, and people think it's a bit, and it's not a bit. We don't know what he does. Sona never knew what she was doing.
Sona used the corp card to buy us lunch a lot, so thanks for
That's
that as
not
well.
supposed to happen.
But we would get your lunch too, and then
and then I
add
wouldn't
on
eat it,
both of us,
because I'd see myself at I'd see myself in the monitor at rehearsal and say, "Oh, look at Chunky there. Chunky gets no lunch," and you guys would eat my lunch.
Oh, I would go get your groceries every Monday.
What groceries?
You would get like turkey and apples and
like home groceries or for the office?
Like for the office, I would go to Whole Foods every Monday. Mm-hmm. So that was one thing.
Wow, turkey's an apple. The Conan O'Brien
I would
story.
take you your tea every day before the show.
I don't even like tea.
Man.
Everything you mentioned is something I don't like.
What a rock
shitty
star life you're living here.
I know. I'm talking
Turkey's
about
an apple? What are you, in preschool?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was trying to, but I'm listening to it now and it sounds pathetic.
You know
because
what's fun, though?
I don't like any of those things.
What kind of
I
juice
don't
box
like
did
tea.
you drink?
Yeah.
What was fun, though, is at Whole Foods, they don't have chopped red onion, but when I told them that it was for Conan, they would take it into the back and chop it. So that way Sona and I wouldn't have to
and
chop
then
it.
spit on it. Oh, Conan, huh? Yeah, we'll chop that up real nice with my dick.
It's just wet.
Jesus Christ.
You get dick chopped onions?
Yes. Wow. And I knew they were... You haven't had an onion until it's been dick chopped.
No.
No, I'm sorry, but it does have a... It's just fantastic.
You are living a rock star life. I take it all back.
Yes, thank you. You take it all back. Yeah, make sure that onion's dick chopped. The way they dick chop it at Whole Foods.
Who's dick chopping back there today? Is it Arthur?
I like the way Arthur dick chop. Arthur's gone? What happened? Ooh, nasty accident, eh?
No.
Yeah, dick chopping was off today. Well, I think we hammered that joke home. This is one of those moments where I'm going to be walking somewhere in Los Angeles and someone's going to lean out of a window passing a car and go, dick chopping!
Oh, no.
And
next time you get a delivery of onions from Whole Foods, they're going to have a little tag on them that says dick chopped by Arthur.
Yeah. All right. Well,
I hope Arthur's listening.
Yeah.
No, trust me. You better put some ice on that thing. Of my solo stove.
I'm telling you, isn't this the greatest? I've also had 2 of these because I had to test it.
You didn't have to
You
test
just
it.
slurred your words.
No,
girl.
I did not.
It's like the way I say Sana Live.
Sana Live.
I'm really glad. I was going to take a low dosage edible before I came here, and I'm really glad I did it. Remember, we went to dinner once with a reporter, and I fell asleep at the dinner
Wait,
table.
what? Okay, freeze. What reporter? Why? Why did you fall asleep?
It was a big
that
deal
in the
article.
story?
I think it was
Is it the
Variety. Was it
Montebello
Variety
Press?
or-
Variety or Hollywood Report? No, it was Variety.
If it's not the Montebello paper, I'm not interested.
No, it was like a cover story in
Montebello.
It was a cover story in Variety back when such a thing was possible. And
Was this the one they did for the podcast? No,
No.
This is before that.
this is
Well,
before that.
Doesn't interest me.
No, but and Sona took an edible, and this woman's talking, and Sona's part of the story. And then at one point, Sona's
Amazing.
head goes down onto the shoulder of the reporter.
Oh, what?
Did she write about that?
And she was lovely. She was really lovely.
was
and
so nice.
She was
We
very
had
cool.
bonded.
But
We-
you just
Yeah.
passed out on her.
I just fell asleep, like snored, drooling, like the whole night.
Sona, you're my hero.
I know.
Oh, and there's another time this happened, not with Sona, but with Tracy King. Shout out for Tracy King. We were traveling our show somewhere, and it was always chaotic. And then we would go and have dinner. We had just come back from the theater, and we were having dinner in some city. I don't know. I've been everywhere. But anywho,
You've barely been to Pasadena.
I know you
trust me,
complained
now-
about driving like
Yeah.
30 miles.
so it's longer than that. It's
Is
the
it?
quality of
No
the
idea.
journey.
I don't know.
So Tracy King, our producer extraordinaire, joins us at the
Tracy.
table, and we didn't know this, but she had thought that she was maybe getting a migraine, so she took a pill for her migraine.
Yeah.
But she accidentally took a sleeping pill.
Oh, I've done that.
And so she was at the table, and she started to say things that were kind of slurry, and then her face started to look strange. And I swear to God, I thought she was having a stroke.
Oh my God.
And all of us started to get worried, like, Chills, you remember this. Jason Chalemi's here, and his name is Chills. And he's also always around when there's a chill chum.
This is perfect.
Do you remember this, Chills?
It was in San Francisco.
Hold on, stand next to that recording device called the microphone.
It was in San Francisco,
Yep.
and she took an Ambien by accident.
She took an Ambien by accident, and then I think was having some wine or something. And
It got bad fast.
it got bad
scary.
fast, and we got scared because I thought, wait a minute, what are the signs of a stroke?
Right.
But then we quickly, I think, figured it out.
But she finally went through her pills in her bag, and it was like a huge relief afterwards.
Right. Yeah. And she had a pill that gives you a stroke in her purse, which fortunately she didn't take.
bad
I don't know why she had that pill. She said, I have a prescription for pills that give you a stroke, and I just like to keep them in my purse.
Ask your doctor about stroke, Sam.
Stroke Sam will give you a stroke. Warning, may cause strokes. Warning, 100% chances will give you a stroke.
Warning, may not cause a stroke in certain patients.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, let me ask you this. I know that you are completely fixated on Harrison Ford. Would you rather have him on the podcast or someone who played James Bond? Because I know that, like, Indiana Jones versus James Bond. What if I said Daniel Craig's outside, but
Ooh, both.
Harrison Ford's also outside, but only one can come in?
I
Double
knew you were
team.
going to ask this. Yes.
Double team.
team. Cowboys and Aliens. They were in a movie
Sandwich.
together. They're promoting it decades later.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I would love James Bond, but you've got Indiana Jones and Han Solo there.
Yeah, you would let them London Bridge you.
I mean,
Oh my
are you kidding?
gosh.
She's not wrong.
Can you explain what that is for the
What
listeners?
what am I doing?
You know, my dad occasionally listens to this podcast. Sona, would you explain what that meant?
I just think people should Google it.
No, I think you should explain.
It's it's also called an Eiffel Tower.
Uh-huh.
For people,
God, you're learned.
How many cities have you had weird sex in?
Yeah. So wait, so what is it?
it's one from the back, one from the front, and they're high-fiving each other.
I
Yeah,
see.
you
I
are
see.
you are bridging, and they are the apparatus or the Eiffel Tower, and they're
So Harrison
high-fiving.
Ford and Daniel Craig
They're-
are doing
They're-
Matt Gourley and from both ends, and they're high-fiving each other, and that's called an Eiffel Tower and a London Bridge.
because they're high-fiving.
Yeah, okay, I
Yeah,
know, I understand,
okay,
I
all right.
understand.
I
This
just
is the
wanna make
way
sure
it
that-
has to happen.
This is the only way it can happen.
Then I'm in. And by in, I mean they're in.
They're in. They're in.
Uh-huh.
All right, I'm glad we established that.
I didn't know where we were going with today's conversation, but I'm very satisfied
Well,
with where
which
we
one's
ended up.
doing the bridge and which one's doing the tunnel? You know what I mean? Like, who am I facing?
Harrison Ford,
Yeah. You've
and
got-
then Daniel Craig's back there,
yeah.
and then they're high-fiving. I
Yeah.
just want to make sure that visual.
I have to say, all those years you were my assistant, you had an encyclopedic knowledge of all these insane, crass sexual positions.
Yeah.
And you knew all the insane names for them, and they were things like it's Superman with an eye patch.
Yeah,
You know, it's
the California potato chip. The
What's that?
they're
Stop
pretty.
making me explain these things.
Yeah.
There's kids probably who are listening.
No. need to learn
kid
a little
listens to
something.
this. Yeah.
What's a California potato chip?
It's when you and then in the morning you peel it off and you make them eat it.
Oh, I know that as a dry back.
Okay, this.
There needs to be a censor here.
Yeah, there is. His name is Adam Sachs.
Adam,
he's in the
why
corner.
are you allowing this
He's
to
in the
happen?
corner and he's saying this isn't going.
This
He's
is terrible.
taking notes. He's
No.
You have
writing
to
this
cut
down.
all of this off.
I think I need to go home now.
Okay. Can I just ask one more question? Why has it got to be California?
That's a good question. I don't know the answer to that. Why is a Cleveland steamer from Cleveland?
Okay, you're the filthiest person I ever met, Sona. You know all of this stuff.
Why is a rusty trombone some guy named Rusty?
Yeah,
exactly.
you always come in and say, "Oh man, I got for the donkey punch," and I'd be
Yeah.
like, "What are you talking
Well,
about?"
you have your knowledge of the Civil War. You know James Bond, and I know, I know that stuff. I know about the rusty trombone and that stuff.
You have the power to stop this at any time you want to read that intro.
You're making it go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make it
Well,
stop.
I can't believe we had this filthy talk just before introducing one of rock's most vicious heavy metal drummers.
God.
He's probably aghast backstage. I like to say backstage. Oh my goodness! They're talking about the California potato chip. I'm horrified. Hey there, welcome to Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend. Sitting here with my peeps, Sona movsesian, Matt Gourley. Sona, you seem pretty chipper. What's going on? You have a microphone right in front of you.
Come on, man.
You are a fucking foghorn. Just wasn't that loud?
No.
Matt,
I
please
can
tell
hear me.
Matt.
No.
You have to choose. You want to live with mommy or with daddy?
I want to live at the orphanage.
Sona, I'm just next to you. Eduardo, why don't you?
It was a little loud.
Come on.
Just try to just use your voice, and we're all here, and
And
guess what?
It's
We
when
love
you
you.
talk quietly to talk about how loud I am. It really gets me. That's what really pisses me off.
I'm really sorry.
And you don't do that. Don't do that.
So tell
Can
us.
we move on?
Yes, let's move on.
I know I don't know. Okay.
You seemed like you were in a good mood.
I was.
And then you were in such a good
I
mood.
was
You were
in a good mood.
screaming into a mic inches from your face. What happened that made you happy?
Okay, so I went to Las Vegas for the day to be on a panel at a conference.
Wait, why were you on a panel?
I don't know.
Who would put you on a panel? Seriously, why are you on a panel?
Not only that.
Who else was on the panel? Snuffleupagus?
Oh, Jesus.
God, I'm choking.
I would love to see the panel. It starts with Sona, and then it's like Snuffleupagus.
Oh, my God.
A beach pail with a face painted on it.
Well, I was on
a bowl of nectarines. And we've got our panel. I'm sorry, Sona, I didn't mean to put you down.
Oh, my God. At the NAB show in Vegas.
What's a NAB show?
Yeah,
NAB
what's a
is the
NAB?
National Association of Broadcasters. And then I was part of the BEA conference that they had there, which is their it's an educational thing.
It's named after B. Arthur?
Oh God,
What?
I hate it here so much.
But let's get through this because I want to get through the
Yes.
explaining of this.
And I was on a panel. You're right. I was on a panel with the chief content officer of one media company and then the chief financial officer of another media company. And
this
it was
is
the three of us.
This is the greatest scam in the world.
Wow.
And you were there as in what capacity?
As someone who's on a very popular podcast.
Which one's
a
that?
clown.
Wait, so you were there because of this podcast?
Because of this podcast, I went to Vegas for a day.
Did you get invited to stuff like this?
No.
I don't think I got invited to this.
I'm sure you guys get invited. I say yes to everything. Plus, my cousin works for the company that asked me to do it, and I was happy to do it.
Oh,
yeah.
Explanation received.
But I just want you guys to
baby.
know I am representing this podcast
Oh.
Okay,
in
no, but-
official form.
But okay, so a relative works
Yeah.
for the company.
Yeah,
Got
so
it.
we
Okay.
went to Vegas for that. We flew out, and then I had
Who's we?
Me and Tack.
Okay.
So we flew out, and then we had time for lunch beforehand. So we went to the Encore, and then we went to this place called Wazuzu, and the waiter, I remember his name is Taylor. I remember this so vividly.
Okay.
Is a huge fan of this podcast, and then my meal was comped.
No.
Yes.
Wait a minute, because, and I say this with all kindness, but you and Tack, you like,
Oh no.
you like
Oh.
drinks, I mean, it's not going to be cheap, is all I'm going to say.
That is not true.
What do you mean?
Because TAC doesn't go crazy.
Oh,
I do. But yeah, but it's Vegas, so it's like not a cheap meal. It's an expensive
And you
meal.
said Taylor being man.
He's a man, yeah.
Man,
Taylor
okay.
being man.
Taylor being man. That's the line. That's the line. That's the line that was cut out of Planet of the Apes.
Oh my
Taylor
God.
being man.
Yeah.
You are not welcome in the forbidden zone. So Taylor said hi. What did Taylor said that he liked about the podcast?
So it's
first of all, it's cool he recognized you.
Okay, so that's the other thing. It was a you look familiar thing, and then he asked me why I was there. I was like, I'm on a panel. I'm on this podcast. He's like, okay, and then I think he went back and then like Googled me because I don't think he was sure who I was.
Right.
And then he's
saw
like,
your
I'm a big fan of yours.
He saw your photo by the cash register and said, "Do not cash your check." Oh, that's how I know you. From the podcast, and you're under arrest. Wait, so, okay, he recognized you from the podcast.
Yes.
He's a fan. That's nice.
Yeah. And he
Hey,
watches
Taylor.
our videos all the time on
Shout out to Taylor, who works at, what's it
at
called?
Wazuzu and at the Encore.
What kind of food is Wazuzu?
It's Asian fusion. It's delicious. If they want to send us stuff, I'm cool with that.
No, I don't think I don't think you should be asking for free food.
Oh.
He comped you a meal, and I think that's enough. I think now extorting Wazuzu. And by the way, I'm not sure Asian fusion ships well. Were they going to put a couple of dumplings in a FedEx tube and send it through the desert to get here to Larchmont? That's fantastic. Hey, over the weekend, this tube showed up. Or maybe it was last weekend. Thanks, EB. Let's crack it open. An armadillo comes out with soy sauce all over his mouth. I mean, that's insanity. Wazuzu, you sound like an amazing place, but please don't send us any food, even though I'm sure it's amazing. We want to come in person and then be comped. Do you find yourself getting comped much in life?
That's the first time. I was really excited about it because I always said, people were like, oh, more and more people know who you are because the podcast is so big. And I'm like, you're not really famous until you get either a meal comped or you can get same day reservations at a cool restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
And I got comped, so I'm officially
Whoa,
an A-lister.
congratulations.
That's
Wow.
really good. I have to
Oh my
say,
God,
it's
I'm
true.
sitting here with a real celebrity. Finally.
It's me and
That's
Brad
nice.
Pitt.
I
We're
constantly
friends.
test how we're doing by choosing very, very popular, hard to get into restaurants. And what I do is I show up on a Saturday night at like 7:30, and I just walk in and said, Conan O'Brien here, and I'm demand a table for 15. And I've always been told, get the fuck out of here. But one day,
Even when you have a reservation,
Even
you
when I
show
have-
up and they say, get the fuck out of here.
even when I have a reservation that I've had for months, and I show up and I go, by the way, it's that Conan O'Brien, they say, get the fuck out of here. And my family and friends all wave to me from the table as I'm
They're all
escorted out.
seated.
Oh, they're all seated.
And they still bill you.
They still bill me. But no, yeah, that's the way to test.
Yeah.
And I'll know the day I can walk in and go, yeah, table for 15, Conan O'Brien. From Conan O'Brien needs a friend, deal with it. Then I'm going to know that if I'm seated right away, that we finally cracked it. I don't think that's ever going to happen.
I don't know what to say because I've made a lot of same day reservations for you, and it's always people love to accommodate you.
Why would you
Didn't you say
'Cause
at
you
Din Tai Fung they wouldn't take
Oh,
him?
that was my favorite. Yeah, you remember we went to the original one in Arcadia, and
Yeah.
you're like, watch this, basically. Like
I never say, well, okay, I think I did. I said we were in Arcadia
yes,
to the original Dim Tai Fung.
Din Tai Fung.
Din Tai Fung, and we were really hungry, and I thought, well, all kidding aside, people are quite nice to me, and they tend to recognize this puss. So
it's I'm sorry, it's notorious for having a very long wait, especially that original location.
Regardless of the puss.
Yes, yeah.
And so God bless them. They said as nicely as possible, go away.
I'm back in an
But I
hour and a
remembered
half.
it wasn't that long. I actually remembered it wasn't that long.
It wasn't. And you know what? You gave your name. They didn't give you any sort of leeway on the wait time. I remember it made no difference that it was you. But then you went outside and we were waiting in the parking lot and people kept coming up to you to take pictures with
and
you.
my favorite part is some of them were from the restaurant. My favorite is when people from the restaurant are like, can we have a picture? Yeah, sure. Thanks. I'm a big fan.
How long a wait do you? Fuck you! Oh, man. Okay, good times. Hey, listen, I don't think celebrities should be treated especially. I think we should be treated worse than other people.
I agree.
Well, I'm not a celebrity, so I'm fine. If I ever come to your restaurant, you are free to comp me.
I can't wait till I have a restaurant that specializes in Irish food from 1902. You want a tato with your tato? Hey there. Welcome to the final installment, 2023 Summer S'mores. This is kind of the post-game, the wrap-up. It's been a couple of days. We've all had time to think about our actions, to check on the police records, to view the hidden cameras. And it's, you know, I think of this as one of those episodes they have after a reality show is done, when they get everyone together.
The reunions?
The reunions.
Oh.
And they're all on stage. And
We don't look as nice.
I know, but the point is we talk about how Sona lost her shit and screamed at me. And then, you know, Gourley and I made out, but we didn't tell Bridget. I just made up that name.
You'd be terrible on a reality show.
You know what would be happening? On any reality show, I would just be, I'd want to work out, and I'd want to get my sleep, and I would rehydrate a lot. And the producers would keep nudging me and saying, don't you want to go over there and flirt with the girl and then have a fight with that guy? And I'd be like, nah, it just seems kind of awkward.
Wait, there are cameras and you're not going up against the cameras? Like, you'd be so drawn to the cameras. Like,
no, I'd be sitting at a desk working on something and then occasionally mugging at a camera and making little faces and thinking that in any way competes with two young people doing it, rolling around together. And I'd be like, yeah, they can roll around all they want with their fantastic naked bodies that are slightly blurred. But here I am reading Samuel Johnson's version of the dictionary and making my Groucho faces to the camera. And then pausing to rehydrate before 8.5 hours of sleep. Nothing less, the doctor says.
Oh, no.
And then finally at some point they would convince someone to come up to me and go like, hey, Conan, do you want to make out? I'd rather not.
Cooties.
I wear a wedding ring. This is my bond to my betrothed. Back to my Samuel Johnson. Anyway, let's get into it.
Yeah.
Do you want to recap, Gourley? I thought it was first of all, I want to say a couple of things. I thought the pizza was delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The drinks were amazing.
Thank you.
Quite potent.
Yeah.
Want to talk about give us your blow by blow.
Well, I think they were maybe, I don't know if they were stronger this year or I was more susceptible, but I got a little sloppier this year than last time, I think.
Me too. I got fucked up.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, but it was nice. I really like that Sona. I like all Sonas.
Oh,
But that
okay.
one, you don't have a bad drink personality where some people like demons come out.
Conan
That's
would
true.
disagree.
No. You're very nice and friendly when you imbibe. A sweetness. There's a sweet person
but don't
there.
we've like fought. Like I've gone after you.
Well, yeah, physically.
Not-
you physically
yeah,
attack.
not often.
Sort of like any animal when threatened. Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend is brought to you by T-Mobile. From listening to your favorite podcast while driving cross country to listening at home, T-Mobile helps you stay connected. I wonder what people's favorite podcast is. Oh, I've got some ideas. Actually, it's one idea.
Yeah.
You'll figure it out. T-Mobile is America's largest and fastest 5G network. You can have seamless video calling.
Oh, that's good.
Streaming your favorite podcast. I'm not going to say which one it is.
Yeah.
Downloading apps, games. Boy, you know what a gamer I am.
You're such a gamer.
Play Starbursters.
Yeah.
Or Realm of Xanos.
You can watch your favorite TV episodes, classic Conan, new Conan, old Conan, mid-season Conan, as long as it's Conan.
Oh, no.
Find out more at T-Mobile.com/network. Fastest based on media and overall combined 5G speeds, according to analysis by Ookla of speed test intelligence data for Q1 2023. See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com. I think you're actually very, very nice. I think most of the times that you and I have had a real argument or I've seen you lose your temper, alcohol wasn't involved at all.
You might be right.
It's just, you see red when you see red, and then you don't contain yourself. And mostly I've seen you go after other people, not me, which is fun. I like it when it's not me.
Oh, no, you don't. You
I
get
like
embarrassed because you're there with me.
No, I just distance myself very quickly, and I say, what can you do? She has rabies. She was bit by a very sick rabbit last week.
I drove here, but did not drive back. That's that's where I was. I took a lift home.
Yeah. Well, I thought because we're all going to be sampling ahead of time, I drove. I made the plan to get a lift here and then get a lift home. So I just knew that because I'd be having some alcohol, like, let's not even mess with that here in LA.
I'm responsible.
Well, I'm sorry, but yes.
I didn't leave my car here.
Wait, so you're saying that you're saying, Sona, that you thought there's a chance that you might not drink?
Yeah, I really...
That's bullshit!
I legitimately thought I would be okay, especially since we were eating pizza.
That's like Sid Vicious saying, I think I'll be all right.
Come on.
I'll be fine.
You know what's hilarious? I rode in with Sona knowing exactly that I could get a ride home from my wife who was coming in. Thinking, I'm not driving home. There's no way. And Sona was my ride in.
Yeah.
So did you leave your car here?
I did. Yeah. And I was prepared for a ticket. But that's how I did it when I was younger. I would drive somewhere, leave my car there, and come. I've had my car towed 3 times.
Right.
Like, that's just part of the world.
I love that you could have that kind of reckless abandon.
Yeah.
You probably, if you had to, you would leave your car somewhere.
Yeah, now, but when I was younger, I would have been worried about it being towed.
Oh, yeah, but if it's towed, you just find out where it's towed, and then you get it back.
Well, you make it sound so reasonable.
Yeah, and you make it sound enjoyable. That's the worst. I've had to do that.
Not enjoyable.
Just leave your car places, and then they tow it, and you find out where it was towed, and then you get it back.
Did your car get towed or ticketed?
Today? I mean, when
this.
No, it didn't. It was fine. When I came back, it was fine.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah, I know. I lucked out, but there have been times when it's gotten towed where crazy Sona came out, and I would, yell at people, but it didn't work.
I have a bone to pick.
Oh,
now how could you? You've been on maternity leave for, I think, 4 years.
Oh, 3 months.
Yeah, it's weird. For the last 3 months, things have been very efficient in my life. Everything taken care of. Good work, David.
Oh, thank you.
David stepped forward and just started helping me on doing things that you refused to do.
Yeah.
And so I'm stunned that you have a bone to pick with me because I think you've had a pretty.
Hear what it is.
Yes, you've been on the gravy train now for 3 months.
Okay. Well, first of all,
train.
that's a separate thing I have to complain about. Is that it's not the gravy train. I'm a mom. I'm taking care of 2 babies now. So
well, I was
it's
one
not
of,
like I'm
I was
home
one
chilling.
I was one of 6. And my mom used to put us all in the kitchen, throw a boiled ham into the center of the room, and say, good luck to you all. I'm out.
Okay.
So tell me about your plight.
So I can't say that I listened to all of the podcasts while I was gone.
Sure. Why should you?
But you guys released this whole segment about my FOMO. And you're like, oh, we're going to, and you was when you were
FOMO,
sitting,
by the way, for anyone who doesn't know, fear of missing out.
Yeah. And you were, talking about going to Sugarfish and sending me pictures and stuff. And then you're like, we're going to do all the things that Sona loves to do. And all you could think of was going to see Thunder from Down Under, the male strip show in Vegas.
Yes.
Drinking white wine and getting high.
Yeah.
So is that all you think of me?
That is 98% of what I think of you.
Okay, that's fair.
You
No.
watch TV.
What's that?
You watch TV.
Yeah, you watch TV, but you do enjoy the male body. You used to obsess over any show that depicted men in all of their masculine glory.
Obsessed?
Gigolos.
Yeah, you watched the show Gigolos.
Yeah, I did.
And you used to love your favorite movie that you would talk about all the time was
Magic Mike.
Magic Mike. And when there was a sequel, you pretty much made me take you and a bunch of your lady friends to see the Magic Mike sequel.
Yeah.
Which
the midnight showing.
Yeah.
As soon as it came out, we
As soon as it came out.
Yeah.
And so you love that. You loves your wine.
I do loves my wine. I
and
know.
we have a picture that was hanging in our office for years of me in the background being swarmed by fans that wanted pictures, and they were just like lining up, and I was taking pictures of people. And you're in the foreground ignoring me with the biggest pour of Chardonnay I've ever seen, just a massive glass, and you're sipping it and not helping me in any way. And it was a candid photo. It wasn't a gag photo. It was a candid photo.
It was. You know what? Now that you bring all that up, it's
couldn't
fair.
live without your gummies.
It's fair. Okay, relax. I can live without gummies.
No. Since you became pregnant, you stopped.
Yeah.
And
you're right. It is a really tough time for me.
Aw.
Is it? Do you really miss? Do you miss it? Do you miss
I miss it so much. And I think, maybe I'll just have like half of one. But then I'm like, what if I sleep through one of the babies crying and like needing me for something? And so I don't do it. But I think about it a lot. So you know what? Maybe you were right.
You know, my wife, of course, we have 2 kids, and in the early years, her thing was our bedroom door always had to be open in case somebody cried. And then, of course, they got older and they stopped crying and they'd sleep through the night. And then they got even older, but door always open in case anybody needs anything, anything's going on.
Yeah.
Now my children are, 18 and about to be 16. My son's like 6'3". Still, door cracked open. What if he needs us? If he needs us, he'll smash through his bedroom wall, and then he'll come smashing through our bedroom wall because he's 6'4" and like 185 pounds. What do you mean if he needs us? If he needs us, he'll pick up his bed, throw it out the window.
Oh my God.
It's just insane.
Well, it's in case you need him now.
I know, but she's never going to, when they have their own kids and they're visiting us, she's still going to, and we're like 110 years old.
Yeah.
She's going to be like, we've got to keep the bedroom door open in case they need us. Who needs us? Those people in their 50s. What would we do? How would I help them? Would I rip off one of my legs and hand it to them so they could use it as a crutch? Because I can pull it off right now. I'm that withered and old. It's absurd. Madness.
I was like, you couldn't think of anything else. And I'm like, is that all
you're
you
a
would think of me?
caricature. Yeah. I defend most humans and I say, well, they're complex. They're 3-dimensional. I can make a couple of jokes, but I really can't reduce them to anything cartoonish, because that's not fair to them. But Sona, it's so great because you really are a 2-dimensional drawing that likes your wine, your gummies, you love your Armenian snacks.
Yeah.
And you love to watch male strippers do their thing. Nothing wrong with that.
I'm a simple person.
Yes.
And I
love
came
that
in
this
hot.
started.
Yeah.
I love that this started with you having a beef with us and then immediately admitting that you were in the wrong and that we were right.
It was accurate.
The important thing is you came to Sugarfish, though.
Yes,
week.
I did.
We did have, now Sugarfish, I always explain things because I don't know if people know.
Yeah.
Sugarfish is an amazing sushi chain. And there's one right near the podcast studio. And Sugarfish sushi is one of Sona's favorite things. And so I've been taking David there.
It's been great.
Because you've been home with
I
your
never
kids.
had it until...
Oh, no, you've never... I mean, first of all, David...
Oh, here we go.
No, I'm being honest here. David, a man of humble means. And I'm saying that in I think, a kind and gentle way.
Okay.
I don't think you are.
No. David's idea of good eats is, 3 sticks of beef jerky. And he gets to drink the whole Sprite. And so... so we went, I took you to Sugarfish and you just you couldn't believe it. You're like, oh, this tastes so good. And look, they've actually got silverware on the table.
Okay.
He got all excited and there was a toilet there in the restaurant you could use. Dang it. And, but anyway, it was a big deal for you. Admit that.
I will say, yeah, the rice was warm.
The rice was warm, yeah. Hey there, welcome to Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend, and I'm hanging here with Sona movsesian. Hey, Sona.
Hi, Conan.
And Mr. Matt Gourley.
Hi, Conan.
I don't know why I did that.
Hello, Mr. President. I'm just happy to see you guys.
I have something I want to bring up to you, actually.
That sounds...
Something this weekend that I realized.
Okay.
Did you hear he just said he was happy?
I know. And I want to, because there's always, it never lasts.
I really was. I haven't seen you guys in 10 days or something, and I was happy to see you. So there you go. So anyway, let's hear your thing. What is it? What's up?
No, now you just threw me off.
Yeah. No. What is it? Let's hear it.
I hate this. Okay. All right. Well, okay. So my kids go to an Armenian school. I don't know if you knew this. I'm Armenian. And then they learn about notable Armenians. And one of the most notable Armenian composers is Aram Khachaturian, who is he's well known. Everyone has heard of something.
Like
he's
what
composed.
kind of stuff does he compose?
Well, I will tell you.
Jeez.
I will tell you.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm coming in hot because I just realized something this weekend that upset me. You took his most famous composition, the Saber Dance, and you made it the theme for the masturbating bear. And when I figured that out, yes, you asshole, that was our guy, and you made him the masturbating bear thing.
Well, because that's what I used to hum when I masturbated as a teenager.
Out of respect for the Armenian culture.
I just loved him. I think he's one of the great Armenian composers. But you got to admit, it works really well with a bear masturbating.
It's just, I think there's a generation of people who think that was made specifically for the masturbating bear, and they don't realize it's part of a bigger, beautiful thing.
Well, first of all, don't you think that however they hear the music, it's introducing them to a great Armenian artist, and then they can go and appreciate the music in its own right?
By singing, bear jizz, bear jizz.
It starts right as he grabs his junk and starts jerking it.
Yeah, that's when you would, in comedy, that's when you would hit the music
But
cue.
it's not even like, hey, here's the intro for the masturbate. It's like, that's the theme song for him jerking it. Is this work by this Armenian composer?
Well, first of all, we didn't say what Armenian song would work well with a bear masturbating. It just happened to be that was the best song.
Right.
And I think that speaks to this man's creativity.
Also, Saber could be a euphemism, and maybe he wrote it for masturbating.
No, it's a saber dance. The people dance with sabers in it.
Yeah,
well,
okay.
That's a euphemism like I danced with my saber last night.
The dick dance?
Yeah.
No, it's masturbating.
No, but I remember...
He's in there dancing with his saber.
I once said to Matt, how'd it go last night? He said, wife's out of town. I did the old saber dance last night.
That's right.
And I remembered, remember when he said that?
Yeah, so bad I couldn't sit down.
Yeah.
It's the grown man in a bear costume jerking it to
No, he was real. He was a real bear.
Oh.
But anyway, I don't know why you're upset about this, honestly. I don't know why you're upset about it because...
What?
Because so many young kids know that song, or some over the years, because of the masturbating bear, which was a very popular character. And Eduardo, you would never have heard of the saber dance unless you had seen Masturbating Bear.
I would have been honored if you did Mariachi Loco to it. So
Yes.
I don't know why you're upset.
That's not true. No, you wouldn't.
Yes, he would.
We have so very little, and I
That
think
is
that
not
you
tr-
took one of the
What are you
things we
talking
have.
about? You have Cher. You have the Kardashians. You have Dr. Kevorkian.
Lando Calrissian.
Lando Calrissian. No. You have all kinds of dried fruits and apricots.
Oh my God.
No, seriously, you have a beautiful culture. Don't say we have so little. You have so much.
No, I think that you could have used it for any other bit, and then you used it for the masturbating bear. And now people, when we were listening to it playing for the boys in the car, Tag was like, "Isn't this the song for the masturbating bear?" And I was like, "No way." And then I Googled it, and it was.
What do you mean, no way? You work for me. This was one of my biggest cultural achievements, and you didn't know that this was the music that went with the masturbating bear?
I have a bigger question. When was this written? Is this guy getting royalties from the masturbating bear, or is it like
this is a
public
long
domain?
time ago.
I
How long
don't
ago?
know.
You don't know anything about him?
Wait, I don't know. He was during the Soviet era. I know. So I think he was in the late 60s, maybe.
Oh, wait, so he was under
domain.
Wait a minute, he was under Stalin's thumb when he wrote this?
He was under the Iron Jackboot.
What difference does that make, though?
Well, I'm just saying, now I have different implications with that song.
Can you change it?
No, it's been done. It's happened. It's over. And Gather, can I say something? His estate, I'm sure he's not around. I'm sure Stalin
he's passed.
Yeah, Stalin took care of him. But I want to assure you that his estate has made a lot of money off of that they can use towards all kinds of cool projects to further Armenian culture. So you have no right to be angry with me, none whatsoever. And as the judge here, I find you. I throw this. Not only do I throw this case out, but I fine you for bringing it.
Who made you the judge? I think you owe my entire community an apology.
Isn't it Conan O'Brien needs a?
Okay, you should just apologize.
No, how much am I? I went to Armenia with. No, I went to Armenia with you. I have done everything I can to uplift and uphold. I married you. No, that's not true.
Wait,
I christened your children in the Armenian church. I was okay. I learned lines in Armenian.
Yeah.
I have performed an Armenian wedding. Didn't I do that?
No. Well, yeah. You married my friend Christine at Piss and her husband.
Don't call her Piss. Yeah. Okay. So you're thinking I'm disrespecting people. Your good Armenian friend is named Piss.
Yeah, but you took one of our most famous composers, took his music and put it for the masturbating bear, and I just think
because I knew that would spread joy. Yes,
I was going to say, just think of all the joy that song has given people. Also, I will say we've had many musicians on this podcast. Not to go against you, Sona, I'm sorry, and they've always said they create a song and it goes out into the world, and then people bring their own meanings to that song. In this example, that meaning is a bear masturbating. But I'm just saying, it's people bring their own meanings to the song. The song doesn't belong to them.
Turning in his grave. He's turning in his grave from what you've done.
Grave. Stalin didn't.
Oh my God.
When he shot people in a basement, they just went away. There was no grave. I'm sorry.
I'm fine with using the music. This is going too far.
Okay. We're plowing through the summer, unless it's unless of course it's a rebroadcast. Maybe you're listening to this years from now, and maybe you're in a part of the world where it's not only winter, but it's freezing out. So me talking about the summer is just stupid.
Plowing through the summer.
We're plowing through the summer. I'm going to tell you, of course, something in my throat.
Swallowed a bug.
No, you know what? I have I got a cold last week, and my throat's a little iffy, and so my throat wasn't working correctly for a second. And it was a crucial second because I'm podcasting to billions of people around the world right now.
Dude, with a sore throat, how do you plow through the summer?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to.
Okay. And you had a cold last week? We saw you last week and you breathed over all of us.
He does this to us all the time.
Yeah.
I just think it's a celebrity cold, and you're welcome to have it. You can sell it on eBay.
Jesus.
Anyway, my point is, joined by Sona Movsesian, Matt Gourley, and the point I'm making is that I used to have a lot of anxiety. I was very happy about the summer, obviously, because I didn't like going to school. And when the summer would come, the minute July 4th was over, I started getting anxious about, no, the summer, it's going too quickly. How do I slow it down? And then suddenly it's July 15th and you think, no, this is awful. It's almost August. And it was just this terrible, and then I would ruin the summer.
Because you were worried about it.
Because I was worried about the summer not being long enough.
I had that problem too.
Did you have it
serious?
too? Yeah.
I loved staying home from school so much that I almost couldn't enjoy it. I always enjoy the day before a day off more than the day off.
Yes.
Isn't that horrible?
I understand that.
Yeah.
I always liked sort of late Friday afternoon was my favorite part of the weekend because technically the weekend hadn't started yet.
Yeah.
And then once the weekend started, there was all this anxiety about it's going too quickly. No. Yes.
That is not me at all. I enjoyed it up until Monday morning.
You don't get Sunday blues?
No.
Oh, I would get terrible Sunday blues.
I didn't even know that was something people had.
Oh, I used to bust out my harmonica.
Oh my God.
And I used to sit on my front porch in Brookline, Massachusetts. Wah, 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 wah. Got the Monday blues. Wah, 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 wah.
So you guys just didn't enjoy yourselves.
Shoes.
Oh.
I made my room into a prison cell and I just rub a cup against the bars.
You don't rub it. You rattle
do.
it.
You rub it?
Rub it is
You rubbed it
erotic.
in your
It was
room?
a purely sexual thing. You guys didn't ever do rub a cup?
Come on.
Oh, I can't wait.
man. You're
Oh, good.
missing
Everyone's
out.
gone. I can rub this cup against these bars.
Takes away the Sunday blues. Let me tell you that much.
Oh,
Anyway,
boy.
yeah. And so now I don't have it as much as an adult because I don't have to go to school again in the fall.
Yeah.
But I had it, a bad case of it. So I was just thinking about this because I remembered feeling the countdown happening after July 4th and having some anxiety about it.
But that only gives you like a few weeks where you actually enjoyed your summer.
It's a curse. It's not a good thing.
I'm surprised both of you were like this.
We're similar in a lot of ways.
You
we don't
are.
want to admit it. Yeah.
Oh,
No, we are.
okay.
We have similarities.
Well,
we both.
we're taking a break for this show. The listeners won't know. It'll continue to come out steadily, but we're taking a month off where we're not going to see each other. Do you think like 3 weeks or 2, even 1 week in, you're going to start to go, oh no, I have to go back?
No.
Because you enjoy us.
Because you love us.
I do enjoy doing this. I'm not going to make a joke. I do enjoy hanging with you guys, but this will give me a chance to really get in shape. Sorry. This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. So I know you're very busy.
Yeah.
You got twins.
Yes.
Twins who are over 2 now.
They're going to be 2 in July.
It's very easy to find yourself doing things for other people or trying to be really productive and get a lot done and take care of everybody. I know you're a caretaking personality.
Yeah,
I am.
so are you.
And what happens sometimes is you realize I haven't checked in on myself. I have no clue how I'm doing.
Yeah.
And I bring this up because I'm a big believer in talk therapy. If you can find the right fit, the right person, and getting help. It's made a huge difference in my life. And
Yeah.
in some ways, I've been your therapist over the years.
You have been. You've been, and I think that you're a
'Cause you
very
didn't wanna
easy
pay
person
a
to
real
talk to.
therapist.
I don't want to pay someone, so I figured if I could just talk to you, I'll just do it for free. But it is important to talk to someone.
If you're thinking of starting therapy, maybe give BetterHelp a try. Here's what I like about BetterHelp. It's entirely online. This didn't exist back in the day when I was maybe looking for someone to talk to. And it's such a smart way to get involved in this process. BetterHelp is designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Find more balance with BetterHelp. I really think this is a terrific idea. Visit betterhelp.com/Conan today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Conan.
I'm surprised because I thought you liked school, and you're like, "Yay, I get to
No.
learn again in a few weeks."
No.
Whee!
No, I was very anxious about school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a lot of anxiety about school.
All right.
Especially elementary school, 4th grade, 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade, all through. I mean, it was anxiety provoking for me.
Oh,
I was a
okay.
crier.
You cried?
Yeah,
Wow.
when they'd drop me off at
Is that
kindergarten.
true?
Yeah, I would cry. I would scream and cry. Yeah.
Sometimes I see you
So
outside the
fun.
podcast studio crying, and you've just been dropped off by your mother.
Yes.
And you have a note on your shirt that says, "Hi, my name is Matt. I'm
I was a
allergic to
crier.
nuts."
I would still like to be viewed as a tough person, but I was a crier.
You want
Yeah.
still
I don't
want to be
this
viewed
I
as
don't
a
want this
tough
to hurt
person.
my perception that people have of me
Yeah.
as a
You're a tough
big-
guy who cries,
Yeah.
and when put in prison, the first thing you'll do is take your cup and rub it against the bars in an erotic ecstasy. Hey, can I tell you something? This is completely
Sure.
taking us in a different direction
Sure,
now.
boss.
But it's something that popped into my head recently, and now it's taking me out of every TV show or movie I watch, which is when you're watching a TV show, and I may have mentioned this before, but sometimes my family and I, now that we're all together again, my daughter was off in college, but we're all back. Sometimes if we want to all do something together, we watch, say, like a vintage Gossip Girl, you know? And one of the things that I can't get out of my head is they'll show, a scene will start with the elevator opening and a guy coming out like Chuck Bass or one of these serious characters coming out and giving some grave news.
Chuck Bass.
And, or like this old guy who's supposed to be a senator or a captain of industry who's the father of one of these young people. The elevator door opens up and he comes out. And all I can think about is how it's not a real elevator, that the actor has to sit in there until people on either side pull the doors open and he comes out. And so it's kind of in my head now, and I'm noticing it in all TV shows and movies. Now, if you're watching a high-class movie, yeah, sure, it's a real elevator and the door shuts. But in a lot of cheesy TV shows, especially from the 90s, 2000s, a character will say something like, "You haven't heard the last from me. I'll be back, and when I am back, you'll all wish you were dead." And he'll step onto an elevator, and there'll be dramatic music, and the doors shut. And I know that the actor's now just standing in a box.
Oh.
And they just shut the door and he has to wait. And it takes away all the dramatic tension.
Yeah.
Does anyone else think about this? Or is this just me?
No, but now that you say that.
Like it ruined Star Trek for me. All those 60s
yeah.
Star Treks where I just know that Kirk is like, we've got to get to the transporter room immediately. Let's go. And he and Spock rush in and the door's shut. And I know that there's two guys getting union pay to move the doors shut.
Why do you have to think this?
And now they're standing in there until someone yells cut.
Just don't think it.
It's too late.
Stop thinking.
I have the potential, if I spread this idea that whenever you're watching a TV show and someone gets on an elevator and says a dramatic line and the doors close, or it gets off an elevator, I'm sorry, it's going to take you out of the TV show. It's going to ruin it for you.
It's an elevator.
No,
maybe it's taking
not.
you
It's a
to where the
box.
thing was
It's
different
not
part
an
of the
elevator. It's a
spaceship.
box. And there's two guys on either side that are closing a door. And then
Maybe-
they're eating a sandwich afterwards and saying, hey, did you hear the Japanese bomb Pearl Harbor?
Well, how do you
That's
feel
what's
about
happening.
like scenes that are shot in airplanes and submarines and stuff that aren't
Or
real?
cars.
Or cars, yeah.
Oh, first of all, it's just the idea that they get in a, it's so
Yeah.
embarrassing that they have to get in a box and say something like, I'm going now up to the top floor, the very top. And when I get there, all your careers will be ruined. Doors slide shut. Actor stays in trapped box until two union guys, stagehands, open the box, and actor has to come back out and see all the people he just told off.
You guys both suck.
No, you suck.
No, you suck.
What's
Oh,
this?
great comeback.
Hey, listen to this.
Huh.
You suck.
Oh, good one.
I won. Did
Good
you hear?
one.
Well, I'd like to try one.
Yeah, you try.
You suck.
Yeah.
Hey,
you
wait
both-
a minute.
you
You're pretty
both-
good.
You both are ruining summer and you're ruining elevators. What are you happy about? What do you guys like? What do you
Santa
like?
Claus.
Santa. Why did you say it like that? Santa Claus. What are you, Hans Gruber?
I like Santa Claus.
Santa Claus.
I don't like this.
Okay. You've made your point.
Yeah.
Well,
But I think the bigger point is that when an actor gets in an elevator or gets out of an elevator,
I
you know,
You like
spend a lot
you
of
ruined something.
I'm not going to ruin anything.
Oh,
I
nice
like
try.
everything.
Now you're ruining this.
I'm not you guys. I like things. I enjoy things.
you know
I'm
what's
not going to
your
look at
problem
it.
is, Sona? You enjoy everything.
Everything.
Every time
Yeah.
that there'd be a screener, and all those years before we knew you, Matt, and I was doing the late night shows, all those years that Sona worked for me, they would set up a screening for a movie. Every time we'd go and see a movie, when it was over, Sona would say, I loved it. And I would say, you know, because we saw everything. You'd see everything. And we saw some really great movies, and we saw some movies that even the actor who's the star of it would
Right.
come on the show, and in the commercial break he'd go, yeah, I know, not so good, but what are you going to do? And I go, I thought it was pretty good. No, come on, let's face it. Every time someone would go, I loved it.
I just really like that people did that. Like somebody wrote it. Someone wrote it.
Sona.
Someone directed it. Hundreds of
on.
people like swept up the set and built it. That's exciting, and that's good for them.
I know,
and
but we
that's
would
very
watch,
cool.
sometimes we would watch a terrible movie and you would get mad at me. I'd go like, I don't know, that movie doesn't make any sense. I mean, they introduced the character of the brother in the second act and then he completely disappears and then he's a walrus in the end and they never explain. You'd go, they made it! Can we just all agree, and I think we can all agree, that summer goes by too quickly,
Yeah.
okay?
Yes.
No, it doesn't.
But the main point that I think we all agree on
Nope. Nope.
is that
Nope.
when an actor gets on an elevator
No!
or gets off an elevator,
No!
they're getting into a box that's going nowhere.
No.
And to me, that is a metaphor for the political state of America today.
Oh my God!
We're
you
a box
guys,
going
can
nowhere.
You, no, let's just enjoy things. Just
Okay.
enjoy
Should we,
summer.
get the
Here
show
comes
going?
Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus.
Here
I
comes
just
Santa
enjoy a lot of
Claus.
stuff. I do. I think everything
I
is
enjoy
very cool.
stuff. What a great, bold statement.
I do. I
Wow.
think
What
that
office are you running
people
for?
make things, and that's good for them.
Yep.
Good for them.
Good for them. All right,
Yeah.
let's get this show on the road, shall we?
Yeah. Hated a lot of good stuff too.
Okay, settle down.
You know,
Let's
like your pipe,
relax.
and you're like, no, I didn't like the third act. Ugh. You're the worst. You're the worst to watch movies with. All right, I didn't mean that. You're actually really fun to watch movies with. You were really cool about it.
I have
Anytime an actor gets on an elevator, they're getting in a box. Here we go.
God.
Okay, don't make fun. I can't ask him if I can use his computer right now because he's doing his morning breathing exercises. So can I just move I have a hard wire. I can find the mesh here and then plug it in. Can we just do that?
That would be good. Yes.
Okay. Conan, stop it. Conan, stop it.
Can I do you mind if I do a quick recap of what's happening for those just joining us? We haven't even begun to record today. And the reason we haven't even begun is that Sona got on and had a lot of technical problems. We found out that she's moved to a different part of her predominantly oatmeal colored home. Then she kept freezing and we couldn't do the work that we need to do. And then we found out what's the problem, Sona. And she said, well, I'm not using Tack's computer. That's her husband, Tack. And I said, well, why can't we just go over and use Tack's computer? That's the one you always use, and it's never a problem. And she left, and then she came back very quietly and said, I can't disturb Tack. He's doing his breathing exercises. So we're finding out a lot about Sona's home life. A, home made of oatmeal. B, husband cannot be disturbed when he's doing his breathing exercises. I too do breathing exercises. It's called living. I just breathe in and breathe out and go about my business. I've been doing it since a little baby. My parents before me, theirs before them. I think this probably goes back to a period of time when we crawled out of the sea and started taking in the oxygen through our newly formed lungs. Of course, Tack needs to reserve a time to do this. Matt's not listening either. Matt's busy making his house look more like a newsroom from the 1960s.
It's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
Some cameras in the background. He's about to tell us that in 10 minutes, Nixon and Kennedy will debate. I don't know where Sona is. She's creeping around.
This is a problem.
Oh, what happened?
This is a problem. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. This is problematic.
It's gonna be fine. Sona, relax. Relax. Maybe you should breathe. Just breathe in through the nose. Breathe in through the nose. Fill your belly with air. And then out through the mouth. Then breathe in through the nose.
Do you guys even need me for today? Maybe I should just...
And then breathe out through the mouth.
Sit this one out.
Breathe in through the nose.
Just sit this one out.
And breathe out through the mouth. And then I want you to gently and quietly move to an area that has Wi-Fi. In through the nose. Out.
I'm hardwired now.
Oh, good.
Why would you want to sit this out? It's so much fun for you.
This is awful.